It's the Deadass Girls Podcast.
All right, cool.
Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, episode was different. This is Sir Wilkins here. Janelle from HR is on, doing her special things. She's on assignment out on these streets. But we have the lovely, the ever so disrespectful, the Deadass Girls Podcast.
Drop the bomb on the pose.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Say hi to our Instagram viewers over there.
Hey, Instagram, gang, que lo que toki coñazo.
Hey, just like that.
All that, a little adobo for your bitch ass.
Just like that.
A little sofrito for your bitch ass. Got to throw in the fucking curry powder in there.
So before we get started, I have some quick announcements. We got to announce some dates.
Do your thing.
Jobber Slam 2 is coming up November 17th, right after the NXT takeover, NXT War Games viewing party. So right after that, we'll be having the Jobber Slam 2 event.
Amazing.
We have 2 matches set up. We'll let you guys know things are about to get fiery hot. And my bitch ass brother over there is still a bitch. Shut up. You haven't forgot. I hope you haven't. How that swirly was.
Oh, wow.
You right?
You were, yeah, I'm right. Never been wrong.
A little spicy.
I'm dead ass.
Hey!
Ain't good for us. Come fire. We also have the November, that Sunday as well, we have the Survivor Series viewing party, also at Legends.
Sweet.
We also have a couple of things also coming up, but those are
Will
the...
be there?
Yeah, you guys should come.
No, we should.
And remember, Jobber Slam is a wrestling, just a party. Bring your friends, bring your hoes, bring your wife, whatever. Just come down, have a drink, and
Bring a secret family.
yeah, whatever. Do what you want to do and have a good time. That's something that's coming up. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube page. Add us on Instagram. Everything is Deadass Podcast. Even fucking follow us on Twitter. But anyways, let's get started with the first part.
Yay.
Little catch up. How was you guys' week? How was everybody's week?
It was good.
Oh, so good. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Exactly.
Yes, happy Halloween.
Yes.
Dressed up like this.
All
One of the
right.
greatest Jack Black movies ever.
Are you supposed to be black, man?
Wow.
Oh, sorry, my fault. Damn,
From-
podcast is over. I'm sorry.
You're Dominican.
No, I wasn't making it.
No, you was not. She's not serious. That confident, dude. It's
Yo, you blinked it?
you blink me.
Like when you said the wrong answer in class.
She got a chest out and everything. She's ready to talk, dude. No, you're wrong. I'm not black man. Jack, famous. Can you guys guess what movies it's from?
Nacho Libre.
Not your
Yes,
answer,
Nacho
yeah.
Libre.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Should bring a taco with you.
Shut up.
Oh.
I'm tired of Leo shit. I'm really tired of Leo shit.
Wow.
Like it's been a whole long week, and I'm tired of Leo shit this week.
Okay.
Cause he a nasty nigga, and I know why he's talking so much today. He trying to scoop bitches up cause he high as fucking horny. This is a nasty nigga. Nasty man.
Yo, I don't listen to this podcast. I don't listen to this, dude.
Mom does listen to it
Hey.
every week.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
No, don't say hi. Don't say hi.
Oh.
You're Dominican. I
Oh. I can say hi. Hi, Mom.
Wow. I don't understand that. Why Dominicans and Haitians do not
You
like
don't
each other.
understand that?
Excuse
No,
me?
I understand it.
You don't
I've
understand
lived in the
that?
Bronx. I understand
I'm
it.
about to pull down the whole coat. Why?
Listen, I am one of the few who I don't really
You're
care.
okay. My mother's side, you look black.
Okay.
So you good.
No. You know what? In my personal life, I've dated a lot of Spanish women.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
I'm just waiting for the day that you bring home a white woman. I'm like, woo! Can't prepare me no more. Just waiting for my time. Just wait.
Listen. Most Spanish women don't mind black people or black men
It depends.
until they meet their father.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then there's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is, because there is Haitian in my family, so it was never really like.
That's not an issue, but like,
Cause that long dick in that Dominican.
Yep. Yep.
So this is the last episode.
There we go.
All right, so a good week?
Yeah.
So, Nicki versus Cardi. Round 2.
Cardi had time on Monday.
Yeah.
Y'all saw those
Nah,
fucking
nigga.
videos?
Son.
Cardi had time.
She had the nanny on deck.
She was like, take culture.
She was like, yo, you got OT.
God, she had a pre-rolled blunt. Ooh, it's gonna be a long day. I got some foot in my mouth.
Sis lace front was lifted up.
So who want to go first on this and break it down real quick?
You want to break it down?
I'm gonna break it down.
Break it down.
Boom. Alright, so boom.
Break it down, Durham.
Homegirl Nicki Minaj goes on Queen Radio, you know, talking about how this whole thing was a lie. And she's basically trying to call out Cardi B for stopping her bag. Now, I might skip a little bit. Did you hear about the Steve Madden thing?
Oh yeah, how did she lied that said she was
Yeah, that she was supposed to have a deal before it got to Cardi, but it was never a deal that existed.
Like Steve Madden himself, like jumped on and was
exactly. And then, you know, Nicki Minaj says that, oh, it was Hennessy who leaked the phone number. And then Raleigh comes on like, oh, you... Honestly, it's petty.
Isn't like Hennessy Cardi's
It's Cardi's sister.
Is that really her? Is that her real name?
Her name is really Hennessy.
Yeah.
Cardi fucking sounds like a fucking Harry Potter villain. Of course. Alcazar, whatever.
But hold up. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, nah, that's probably her stage name.
No,
that's her name. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Cardi B.
It's supposed to be Bacardi backwards, but her real name, okay, she had Bacardi on Instagram, but she was like copyright, you know, because of Bacardi, so she changed it to Cardi B.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
why is she Cardi B and she's a blood? Listen, we could go into this, you know, a deeper rabbit hole, but yes.
I love her.
Nicki Minaj is petty as fuck. Like she's petty as fuck. You heard about the whole Travis Scott thing?
Yeah.
She blamed
like,
the daughter, the little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, she claimed that because Stormy was born around the time she dropped her album, that Travis Scott and Kylie were like taken away from her shine and shit. Like she went on this whole Twitter rant about it.
Yeah. And then she said, well, Nicki Minaj said that Cardi B put Offset and everybody else to go against her because of her influence. Listen.
That's some long shit.
I don't know why they always want to pit women rappers against each other. Like, listen, y'all both good in your own right, but steel cage match, Nicki Minaj is Cardi B all day.
All day.
But you have to understand, man, like, just like in wrestling, there's only be one black person on top.
Yeah.
That's true.
Shout out to my son, Cricket World. Like, you know, Apollo, like, it's time in his push, because Bob's getting pushed.
He raised a good point.
It's the truth.
Well, we get to that later. We'll get to that later.
Like, Nia Jax.
I got
Yo, your third eye is open, my guy. Your third eye.
I feel like I put my two queens against each other. This other night, y'all was parlay and everything like that.
But the problem is, brother, they want to go against each other.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because that's what
themselves.
it boosts the sales.
But my thing about it too is this: is that Nicki is a feminist when it's convenient for her.
Like,
when she's in front of white people, when she don't want to stop any black women shine, blah blah blah. But the minute somebody threatens Nicki, she has a problem with it.
But Nicki's very insecure.
Yep.
Yeah,
When she
clearly.
came out, there was no other top female chick around. But now Cardi's there, and then Cardi was set up to destroy Nicki.
Yep. Because the thing is, when you think about
What are
it,
you shaking your head for?
no, but think about it. People are tired of the prepackaged industry rapper. So they see Cardi B, who you kind of relate to.
But my thing is a lot of people relate to Cardi because we saw her when she was just cracking videos on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see somebody who's regular, schmegular. Yes, I just quoted her. And then you're like, oh, you know, she seems more my type. She doesn't look like she's about to lie. She's not about her bullshit. As opposed to Nicki Minaj, where at first, yeah, you fuck with her, but then now you see, wait, she's become just like every other pop fucking.
What you have to understand though is like, y'all watch sports, right?
Not really.
Y'all watch sports. Okay, football, right? Boom. You know how that sometimes they have two running backs?
Yeah.
And like the one who came the year before that, a couple of years, dominant,
Yeah.
but they get the young one to come in. You don't mean like young one don't need to take your spot. He's like, yo, I'm gonna learn from you. Let's do this together.
Exactly.
You don't notice that when the old and the young form together, they make championships.
But it's this is also going to Nicki's insecurity.
Yeah.
If you're not used to competition,
yeah, it's not gonna.
it feels weird. And like I think she sold like 300, maybe 300K the first week. She was pissed.
And she was second.
She was second, but she was pissed because she didn't sell as much as she's used to selling. She's not. And the thing is, she hasn't fully adapted to this new era of how music is done and things of that nature. The only nigga that could possibly has fully adapted to everything is Drake.
Yeah.
This nigga's like Thanos. This nigga's like the Jamaican gem.
The Jamaican gem. The Nola gem.
Now he got the Puerto Rican gem on that shit.
Oh, man.
He's doing music videos with Bad Bunny. This nigga's a beast.
Exactly.
This nigga's out here snapping his fingers like you dead.
She just one more African gem. African beats. I was like, nah. Nah.
His only problem was like fucking. It was like what's his nigga's name? Pusha T was like fucking Dr. Strange, this nigga, son.
Oh yeah.
That's what nigga
He
put
was
his
like,
arbor.
he opened the portal, sun came out.
So, all right, we're gonna go to our next segment, behind Gorilla's position. So that's our like wrestling topics, but like stuff outside the ring.
Okay.
That's involved wrestling. So,
Let's talk.
OMG of the week, Renee Young is gonna be the announcer at Crown Jewel.
Okay, should I say it or should you?
Yo, that bitch gonna fucking have a hijab on? Like, what's
Son, she gonna roll up in a whole burqa?
Yes, my nigga, you guys don't see this shit? WWE is making moves to take the pressure off of them.
And they're smart too because, Indians love white women.
They're not Indian, my nigga, they're Arabic.
So they got this for the bob.
Same
and
thing.
No, that's not the same thing.
They're gonna
My
ask
nigga, you
for the
Jamaican?
the bob and the vagin.
You're being racist.
No, y'all don't see this shit. Renee Young is the biggest pawn in WWE.
Because she's white.
No. She's a woman, and it's the right time. It's the right time. This whole
And she's
women's
white.
revolution. No. I'll tell you exactly why. It's good marketing. Because hold on. First of all, Coachman gets in trouble for sexual harassment.
Yeah, you don't see him anymore.
And who replaces him?
Renee Young.
Oh my God! They're the first woman to be a full-time announcer on the Raw thing. This is amazing! Oh my God! Nigga, bitches back there like, yo, we gotta change the game real quick to get the heat off of this.
And a lot of people don't know they've been shaping us for a while because she was on Main Event, Superstars, NXT.
Raw Talk,
Yeah, all that.
And
I
then
mean, like, she wasn't the greatest, but...
And then Coach gets the sexual harassment suit. Cause you think they're gonna bring back Coach from ESPN and then put him on a pre-show?
Definitely not.
Nah, B. So then, Crown Jewel comes around. Think about it, guys. Just think about it. My conspiracy theory going on right now. So let's go. So you got mad issues with Crown Jewel. Your top dude, which we'll get to later, top two dudes are like say, nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I ain't coming through.
Exactly.
Then some random nigga just gets killed. and Nick.
I'm sorry.
So
Laughing at that.
I have WWE stock. And they give you a complete transcript of what they say.
What, 500 million?
Yeah. So they give you a complete transcript of what they're saying. So they asked Vince directly about Crown Jewel. This nigga went, did the oopty dot, and then went around the question.
Definitely did.
It was like, yeah, so what about Crown Jewel? Yo, XFL next year, B. That's really what the nigga did. So then they're like, yo, we got mad pressure on this shit. What are we gonna do? Take my top pawn in the game, Renee Young. AKA took his dick out. What?
He put his dick on the table.
Yeah.
No, he put his dick on the table, put his nuts on the table.
Oh, wow. That's more disrespectful.
Because women,
No,
because women make life, and our semen is kept in the nuts.
You still gay though, but I was bars though.
Wow.
That was some fly shit, man. That was fly shit. That was fly shit.
Claps.
That was fly shit. So he's like, yo, you gotta do something. Yo, Renee, come into my office. Listen, Renee. We're going to Saudi Arabia. You're my here. I need you to be an announcer. How does that sound?
I mean, that's smart though. You got Dean about to get a title shot.
Cause now
she's riding that.
she might get stoned. So you know what?
Oh, wow.
She might get stoned out there, my nigga. So you know what? I'll leave my husband or my baby daddy, whatever you want to call him, to become champion somewhere or another.
I ain't gonna front.
So it's all coming together. He's like, you know what? I got you.
Here's one thing about this, right? Is that why Renee? I'm sorry. If you've been listening to us, you know we don't
Fuck
bang
Renee
with
Young.
her. Yeah.
Fuck Renee Young.
Yo, who else is gonna do it?
We don't
it is this. Y'all play the fucking WWE games?
Of course, I do.
You ever heard those random ass fucking like ad libs?
Yeah.
The
That's what she
bitch
does.
the bitch is like a Migos fucking song.
Yeah.
All she is ad libs.
Wow.
Wow. You're
What a move.
that like, that's
She
all,
does sound like that.
that's all she is. Like
Like Kobe bad extra this side and third.
to cover up for her not calling shit.
Like, look at Women's Evolution. She was terrible. She was not
She
that
was
good.
bad.
Beth Phoenix.
That Phoenix carried that.
Yeah.
I love
Phoenix
Beth. So that's a
carried
strong
that.
woman right
Yes,
there.
she
Pick me up
is.
like this in your head like this.
Yo, Beth is not thick, man.
Nah, she thinks.
You know, my favorite
She got
table
that
of
soccer
three
mom body.
was Nia Jax, Beth Phoenix, and Natalia.
Oh.
All three of them in a nasty orgy, G.
Oh.
All three of them.
Wow.
All three of them.
That's what you
But-
gotta have a thick mattress. Like a thick mattress.
It's not a mattress, no. Like,
What?
you do it all over the place.
It's
The
fast.
balcony, you know, next to the TV,
Fast.
you know, by the door.
You know, the sink can hold them up.
Exactly.
And
You drop
sink
Maya
breaks.
on the sink.
Nigga,
It's
Sink
just-
breaks.
That's
and
bad work.
you live on your groceries.
That's bad work. I am 30. It is the bed. You get a solid 30 minutes, one nut, and I'm going to bed.
Listen.
You don't really have to nut no more. You
Huh?
just hold it. You know, I learned something the other day. Like to hold back your nuts. Like even when you jerk off, to hold that back. And when you have
Yes! I forgot the fucking term. What were we-
Edging.
Edging.
sex, yeah.
That's sick, my guy.
Nigga, we've been doing this since 96, B. That's you mad old on that shit. Well, not you, but nigga, I've been doing it since 96.
Wait, why do you edge?
Huh?
Why do you edge?
So I don't want to jerk off.
You don't want to come too quick.
No, you don't want to come at all.
But
Wait,
that's the
what?
thing that you don't, like, you just don't.
Here's the thing.
Hold on.
Here's
And so the whole thing of jerking off is to come?
Gina?
But here's the thing.
Why
Okay,
do you play with
here's
your
the
pussy
thing.
for?
To come!
So, yeah.
No, nigga.
No, it's not because you built up.
Nigga, I don't want to come.
Well,
You don't even got blue balls, you got fucking purple balls. Like,
That's
hold it so.
listen, I'm nasty, so I will spray it out. I don't care.
Exactly.
After that, after I'm done, give it a solid. What I have to do this out of there, I'm a nasty nigga. Yo, we go to bed. Let's cuddle together. Let's be like this. Just like this. That's it.
So y'all both trying to get at this? She a guess. She a guess, B.
That's what happened when the Deadass Girls rolled through.
Y'all both nasty.
You got two bad bitches, Deadass.
Listen,
That's it.
my thing is, give me what you're giving me. We're gonna decide where you come in, my face, my stomach, my
What?
butt, what the fuck, where you come in, and that's that.
You know,
And
the
that's
other-
why we're here.
Yeah.
You know why
Another
you
thing.
came here.
No,
Why are you here?
we're not doing that.
But think about it though. It's
The
all
semen
about.
is very important.
Think about it.
Come on.
What are you
Like-
saving it for?
It's minerals and nutrients, my nigga.
He's trying to do a face mask.
My dude, but I need that for my skin.
No, I don't-
Like, send some my way. Like,
No, we're
that's
not
why
doing
we're
that.
here.
No, we're not doing that. Yo, you get your solid 30 minutes and then once a month
Okay,
I nut.
stop.
Wait, what? You only come once a month?
Yes.
What the fuck does that look like?
No, serious.
And this is why he's mad strong.
So that's not muscle. That's
it's
just semen back up.
You got semen muscles.
That's not muscle.
That doesn't make sense though, because if he's talking about like if he's mad broad, then next week he mad skinny and chubby.
Yeah, it's when he beats up when he fucking nuts.
And obviously like we both have like he's mad broad like.
Listen, I know some of y'all following No Nut November. You've been doing it clearly for years.
I'm gonna do a butterscotch shit right tomorrow. No nut November. No nut November. It's amazing.
No, you cannot be like that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Orgasms are a beautiful
Nah,
thing,
B,
my
you
dude.
get tired, you wanna go to sleep?
That's called euphoria. Your
No,
body
B.
is responding.
No, B.
Your body said, wow, this was amazing. How
No.
Hold on. What type of pussy you getting?
Oh.
Cause if that bitch not clamping on your shit, I'm milking that shit out. Like you are going to come, my guy.
No,
Who
B,
you
no, B.
fucking?
I talk
Who
to
you fucking?
I talk quality.
Fucking plastic bags. Like,
fucking quality. And over the years I learned.
He fucking hallways.
No, I learned over the years how to control this shit. They got full control.
listen.
Listen, he could do that, alright? I was telling
You
him,
see
like-
how there's like a lot of
No.
space between
No,
us right now?
no.
Because we clearly come and you don't. Okay? So, we chilling. Okay? We chilling. Put your little mask on.
You
know why? Because he's coming off.
Exactly.
No, if I come, listen, I work all the time. I sleep 4 hours a day. And I keep that energy on peak. I just work out in the morning, work out at night, and I put the energy on peaks, man. My testosterone is not being used all over some random shit. This is gold that got me coming out of me.
Ain't gonna front, like, when it's grind season, it's focus. Just work, podcast, more work, podcast.
We don't know it.
You don't.
You guys trying to destroy us.
Nah, man.
No.
You're destroying yourself.
But I'm sorry, like, when it's time to release on the girl, like, I'm a freak nasty.
Look,
No, not releasing.
No, but you also have to think about.
So hold on. I'm sorry, just because this shit.
I know it's like blowing your mind right now.
So girls be okay with you
Obviously
pulling
not.
out of their
Obviously
shit,
not.
and
Girls get mad tight.
So what you do? You walking out with coconut lotion and spraying on their back and pretend like you came?
No, I just roll over. I said, I'm done. And they get tight.
So when do you know you're done if you don't come?
Yo,
is there a timer? Like when
And there is a
you
time, niggas like, yo.
Got wrap it up, Box?
is there like a wrapping up the shit?
And like a 40-minute time, like, yo.
Hold on. Do you have Leo in the corner of your brain? Telling you what?
He's like, and cut. All right, wrap it up. It's time to go.
Then we're moving on right now. So, Superstar Spotlight of the Week, Willie Mack.
Clearly not coming as your highlight of the week.
Willie Mack, you guys are familiar with Willie Mack?
No, I was just telling Giselle that shame on us, don't watch Lucha.
I don't watch
Giselle.
Oh, I think that Janelle look like, yo, that's not her name, please.
No, that's me, Giselle, aka Jizzy, aka Jizzy T6.
Oh, your name even said it. You like, come, Jizzy. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah, like I said before, so Superstar Spotlight of the Week is Willie Mack. So Willie Mack is
Shout out to Word Life.
Word Life.
Yeah, he's nominated.
He's the one who said about it. So it's like make him the Superstar of the Week. He just won the NWA title.
Okay.
Which is a huge deal.
He won the, was it North America title?
Yeah.
North America.
So he's like legit doing his thing. He was originally supposed to be signed to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But remember what you said about only one black person can be on top? The rumor is that they didn't sign him because they had signed Apollo Crews.
Oh.
You see?
Wow.
You see?
Yo, third
That's
eye.
on my point that
Third eye.
Apollo is getting like a mini push, a fake push, while Bobby Lashley is
getting a low-key push. I think he also has a bad shoulder. He injured his shoulder. He's wrestling with a bad shoulder. But Willie Mack has been on point. Like he's around our age, and like he's like the future. He's like his look is like very grungy.
He got that struggle look.
Yeah, mad struggle.
Yeah, he
Mad
has
struggle.
like that. I listen to Nirvana.
Yeah,
like-
I feel like kind of once he get WWE, like he get the shape up and everything. Like probably like little design get too bougie, like forget his roots.
He's close with what's his face? Rich Swann.
Rich Swann.
It's Rich Swann.
That's my homie.
Oh, I like what you did there. Oh,
That's the homie.
Now, next up, A-Rap money not good enough. So supposedly, well, it's been official.
Yeah.
John Cena and Daniel Bryan said, fuck this crown jewel. I ain't going.
Nope.
Question is, are you with them or are you with WWE? With this type of issue? How would you feel about this? How do you feel about this?
My thing about it is that especially when you're somebody like John Cena, who especially now that Roman Reigns is gone, you're supposed to be the locker room leader. If your whole fucking team going, get on a fucking plane and go too. Like, get on the fucking, everybody else is going. Like,
I understand
get
why
on the
he's
fucking
doing
plane
it.
and go.
Yeah, he's doing it because he doesn't want to stop his little Hollywood bag. But at the same time, it's like you can't dip your toe in the pool and decide to come in whenever.
So what about
you feel
Daniel
like
Bryan?
Daniel Bryan needs to get his little gold ass on that plane.
No, you can't bring up Daniel Bryan. She don't like Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
I feel like this way. He's keeping the same energy.
Yeah.
Because he always talk about blah 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 blah. He's like, yo, keeping the same exact energy.
That was the most New York fucking line you just said, and we all understood what you meant. Because you definitely said blah 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 blah. Keep that same energy. Nobody flinched. Nobody said, nigga, what the blah 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 blah.
No, that's
Niggas
not a
who are not
legitimate
from New York,
statement. Like,
explain the blah 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 blah.
I'm really like, okay, continue.
Explain the blah 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 blah.
Like the blah blah blah, basically saying that how that yo, he's always talking about that. He's very like to nature. He lived off the grid. He's always doing stuff's right.
Son, what's more off the grid than the desert?
No. Him doing that, I respect him because keeping the same energy, just like
that's what I'm saying.
Just
I
like
understand.
Sami Zayn, they're keeping that same energy.
Understand
like, you know what?
Brian.
I understand that too, but you have to understand. He's from that old regime, John Cena. He's not going to have Roman Reigns into the locker room today. Roman Reigns will take that out. Like, you know what? Let me give you an example to the locker room. He fits the locker room as a leader because he grew up with them playing video games, doing all the same things. John Cena's more of he grew up with the Undertakers. He grew up with being a bully. It was okay to drink, do all of that stuff.
Right.
So he still had his old ways like, I'm out for myself.
You're right.
But you know,
you're right.
yes, and I completely agree with that. But you also have to look at it this way: we cannot keep living in the past. We cannot keep looking behind us like, oh, hey, this is how we did it back then. We're gonna keep doing that. Like, if you're talking about the future, you want to push the future wrestling. You have to look at it. Listen, we know Saudi Arabia is not woman friendly, or it's kind of like a political fucking bomb right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I got wow. Okay.
Someone reads.
But at the same time, it's like maybe WWE could bridge the gap between the relations between the United States and the Middle East. You never know. Like, crazier things have happened.
True.
And it's just, listen, if the journalist did not, mysteriously die.
Them niggas killed him.
Yeah.
But okay.
Listen, the black man pulling up right now. Backing your ass out.
I mean, I
Like,
can't
if
say
you
nothing.
walk into a building and you don't walk the fuck out,
And the nigga walks out with your clothes.
close.
Where are your clothes?
And you're dead.
You're dead. And the thing is, I don't understand how you do that. Like, niggas don't got like HD cameras nowadays. Like, what year are we in? We're not in 1986.
Nah, son, how the CCTV cameras look trash.
Nah.
It's worse than an Android.
Nah. Don't disrespect Android.
Yeah, please. Don't disrespect the Android, please. The Android's a legend right here, B.
We Android people who's
Yeah.
iPhone niggas.
I mean, I got iPhone just because I don't like just the cool kids, but like, nah, B. Like, you can download stuff on movies while you want to go.
You could do that on the iPhone.
No, you can't.
They'll break that shit.
You see,
That's too much work.
Exactly, and after that voids your warranty.
Wow.
This one off, out the box. You feel me?
One, everything y'all niggas got on this, we had it before.
Oh, wow.
Drag us.
Wow.
But like, give my opinion on John Cena.
John
Cena-
opinion is the hair is trash.
No, the hair is trash, but also he has money in Hollywood. He said it.
he
I'm
does.
done. I'm borderline done with wrestling.
But that's my thing too that I was just gonna bring up.
Yeah, like,
They shouldn't have had his ass in the match to begin with.
Yeah, but he's a legend out there, low key.
Yeah.
But my thing is it's supposed to be a World Cup type deal. What are all these white motherfuckers in this one fucking...
Once again,
Like...
Saudi Arabia lives in 2008. That's the world that they're in.
yeah, because remember during the Greatest Royal Rumble, they literally gave a big ass pop for Hornswoggle.
No, they gave an even bigger pop for Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, the roof came off in that bitch for Randy Orton.
But you don't be on Instagram, like on WWE, you be like, oh, come to Saudi Arabia, Randy Orton. Like, it'd be like a post, not even about Randy Orton, and these people be commenting Randy Orton.
They love Randy Orton out there.
He's the Viper.
Yeah, they live in 2008.
They have vipers.
They live in 2010.
Exactly. So he represents what they
That's why everybody that's on that World Cup shit is all niggas from that era.
Oh shoot.
Like, look at that World Cup shit.
It's only Seth that's not, and everybody else.
It's all from that same ruthless aggression era.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the best eras in wrestling. Right?
Yeah, so because it's that's all they care about. So I understand. But John Cena's like, yo, I'm borderline done with wrestling. I'm trying to get my cake up seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So why am I going over there? Because I have a brand now. And then the thing is, we're in a culture cancel society. Cancel culture, whatever shit is called.
That's true.
Cancel culture society. So, let's say for instance he decides to go over to Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
And I bet you 5 years from now, he does some type of movie, blah, blah, blah. And he's talking about like your rights and shit like that of the people.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna bring
Next thing you know, they're gonna bring that Saudi Arabia shit up.
Yeah.
That was the real canceling. I mean, my thing is with the whole cancel culture, niggas be canceling out people for the stupidest reason.
But that's what they're scared about.
But my thing is this way: y'all don't be canceling out your perverted. Y'all don't cancel out your perverted uncle.
Yeah, black people love sitting there with their uncle raping people and
Raping,
shit.
you smiling,
It's
right?
But it's not black people though that's doing it. We're talking about the uber super liberal white. I'm not talking about all white people. It's those fucking super liberal white people.
Crackers.
No,
offended.
it's not even a culture thing.
Yeah.
I've been it's not even a culture thing. It's like a people thing. Because there's a set of people who are super liberal, but super fucking want to be PC about everything. And then the thing is, when John Cena does this Saudi Arabia shit, if he decided to do it,
They tried to watch him recently too.
yeah, and they tried to come out The Rock recently because of an old tweet.
Yeah.
What he said? Wait. This is the first time I hear about this.
Yeah.
So
They were tracking The Rock.
The Rock
Like
tweeted
2
about
months ago?
Yeah, about the Saudi prince. How like he had a great fucking dinner with him.
Yeah.
He had a great fucking dinner with him. He can't eat. So and people was like, yo, why are you promoting this dude? This and that. Blah blah blah.
right.
He's not about this.
This is what I think about cancel culture, is that I feel like people just say that to it's kind of like a way to project how you feel without you feeling bad about it, right? Like you said, perverted uncles and whatever. People in the Hispanic culture too. Like you're like, oh, you can't be walking around with your booty shorts because people are gonna look at you. It's like, why are you inviting them?
Yo, thank you. Yo, my thing is this way. Yo, why you inviting your little perverted uncle? You know he's perverted this and about your kids.
You're right.
My thing is this way. Like Nick Cannon bring up a great point on the podcast. Like he was on the Van Lane podcast, the Red Pill podcast, and he said this. He was just like, yo, you should cancel out R. Kelly, the coach. He was just like, nah. Imagine like somebody you love, this, that, and the third, really brought everything to you, is really in jail for molesting one of your sisters. Yo, I love him, but I gotta love him from a distance and don't bring my kids around him.
Exactly.
Simple.
Right.
Listen, for example, we talked about this earlier. Yo, I love Kanye. Yo,
but
so what?
he
Like,
saying some
yes,
shit.
but my thing is this way. All right, cool. Like, yo, you know how people cancel me because I said something mad or I was like, alright, suck my dick. Alright,
because it's like it kind of takes away from you being an individual.
You can't be
right?
an individual.
Like there's a difference between constructive criticism and you saying something crazy versus you just being blatantly fucking rude.
But then my thing about it is this too, and like, you can't be like that. Like, you cannot be sensitive and shit to everything. Like, what you gonna think is funny? Only puns? Like, comedy is built all around like
comedy is timing plus tragedy.
Yeah.
So, but there's certain it's a really fine line where you have intentions and then you have impact. So we have to understand what certain things is. So let's go back to John Cena. If his intention is a good intention of going to Saudi Arabia, the impact is what we have to look at. And that impact is showing that he's okay with the way Saudi does things.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. And then when you talk about like a guy like R. Kelly, my nigga, you can't love him. You can't love him at all, not even from a distance.
No.
And I don't.
No.
Once you touch kids,
Yeah.
like
Those
touch.
are two different things because they're not the same because there's politics. Politics is a completely different genre.
Yeah, but
Politics and money go hand in hand.
it does. But at the end of the day, this way, bring it back to everything, Saudi Arabian money. At the end of the day, sometimes you gotta do it uncomfortable to get comfortable. Like, yo, you think that half the time that I want to sit in these meetings with these white people sometimes?
Yeah.
Hell no. I know they probably think that, yo, this boy's right this, that, and third. But I gotta be uncomfortable to be comfortable.
Facts.
Yo, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you have to do.
Yeah,
This whole Saudi Arabia situation, what if, like, funny thing about it, let's say 10 years, boom, WWE decided another 10 years, they get $50, $500 trillion. Everyone be on the day, oh, let's go, da-da-da-da. You gotta be the first with certain stuff, you know?
And it makes sense. It does make sense.
It does.
But you gotta see where John Cena's coming from.
Exactly.
Like, this is about him now.
Yeah.
And about his fucking bag.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's like, yo, my bag is gonna be affected. Like he's trying to be the Rock level.
Yes.
And he's totally positive of him doing that.
Of
So
course.
he's not trying to fuck that shit up. He's not at a point where The Rock had that tweet with Saudi Arabia, that tweet that he got dragged about, that shit brushed off his shoulder because he's that powerful now.
Yeah.
John Cena can't afford that.
No.
Yeah, he ain't Teflon yet.
And he ain't Teflon yet to a point where like people's like, yo, I'm trying to get rid of this nigga. He's not at that point. So I'm not mad at him. DB?
Nah,
Listen. He feels what he feels.
Exactly.
And he has pull.
And my thing is, that's the beauty of America. You gotta respect that they had their choice, and they had a choice. If it was the other way around, Saudi Arabia would have been like, get the fuck on the plane, you don't have a fucking choice.
And you know what?
They would have put you in a fucking floating door like, yo, see you in a week.
And like, you know what he did? He fought AJ in a great match on SmackDown, and then it was a great match, and he even took he even tapped out. He said, yo, listen, I'm gonna get my man's over right here, he's gonna get this corner, I'm going to the next corner. You feel me? It's like in Pain and Full, once I came out to
what if that decision makes Vince or whoever the higher ups be like, oh, you know what? Daniel may not be our guy. He's not willing to bend over back because a big corporation like that, they're gonna go there. We're like,
Daniel doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. Nail does not give a fuck. He it's like everything you guys said. He wants to live a simple life. Nigga, fucking eating vegetables. Fucking breaking down wood with his hands.
And Daniel Bryan is one of those dudes, you don't get it, is that's the reason kind of like why I like him. He'll go back and wrestle in bingo halls. Daniel Bryan is about the wrestling. He don't give a fuck. He'll go to Ring of Honor.
He I made enough money.
Yeah, he was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, he's like, I don't care. He doesn't want to be the top guy. Like,
he doesn't care about the shit. And then
he does it. Shout out to Black Wrestling Alliance. You know, once again, holding down for the black culture. You got the
Black Wrestling Alliance. So let's move on. Rumor of the week is that Trish and Lita are supposedly staying around for a little bit, and they will be maybe.
No, I love Lita.
At WrestleMania 39.
When people say God is a woman, Lita is on that same page right there.
But you know, like the rumor that she was sucking dick in the back all of that.
Listen, all of us was sucking dick at a point. Listen,
I think it's good for
all of us was sucking dick at a point. All of us has been.
I don't suck dick.
All right, but you got your dick sucked.
But exactly.
And guess who was doing that? A dick sucker. So anyway, you want to be getting your
What do you guys think about
that? He's not getting his dick.
No, he's not coming.
Oh, yeah.
Well, fine with that. No, November, on the way. Nigga, shit. I'm dropping like 15 pounds this month, too.
50 pounds of semen.
15 pounds is being dropped, you know.
Why are you dropping weight? For what?
I don't know, feel like.
Oh, okay.
You try to like me. You try to like me, like.
I think I weigh less than you.
No, you do not. How much you weigh? How much you weigh?
How much you weigh?
How much you weigh?
How much you weigh? I said, fuck, you first. You first.
That's why I don't like you.
229.
229?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. I'm probably 230 now.
Oh,
I'm sorry. You supposed to back away? Get over it.
He gonna lose more weight and say, yo, man. Like, cause yo, what's the competition with him, man? Why? You see, two dark-skinned brothers gotta be in competition.
What do you guys think about
earlier, you can't have more than one top black dude.
Yeah.
You know, you're right. You're right.
So what do you guys think about Trish and Lita?
I don't mind it. If they're gonna come in,
Shit is trash.
if they're gonna come in
Trash.
to help the younger girls, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I don't mind
But if
it.
they come in on some Nikki Bella, oh, I deserve it's my China.
I don't think that they're coming like more like Nikki Bella because Lita's willing to give back. Trish is willing to give back.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it.
And my thing is, I don't understand what happened at Evolution because that tag team match that they had on Monday Night Raw was so much better. It was so much better. Lita was on point.
It could
What do you think
nerves.
it was nerves?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it could be nerves. Like they haven't. I don't know because she was in a Royal Rumble.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it could have been just nerves, honestly.
It probably wasn't, but she did look better on Raw.
She looked better on Raw.
Speaking of Raw, what do you guys think of Raw? So we usually do up, up, down.
Okay.
So you give us 2 ups and 2 downs.
2 ups. Dean Ambrose. Is
Oh my God. Yeah.
Dean Ambrose is my up.
I get that.
He didn't even utter a fucking word. Not a word, not a phrase.
Yeah, it was
storytelling with just his face. Dean Ambrose, heel turn, whatever they doing with this shit.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Take my
Agreed.
money.
That was my.
Second up.
What was my second up?
I'm gonna just say Lucha House Party entrance.
Nah.
Wow.
It was lit.
Wow.
Nah.
It was lit.
Wow.
Nah, boy.
Wow.
This drag me. I don't give a fuck. Yo, you get lit.
The
Your
next
people?
up.
How you gonna do that to your people?
My next up. That shit was canceled. My next up is the Divas match. That tag team match. Up.
What's 2 of your downs?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What is that? Shawn Michaels is doing. What's that do-rag shit.
White people are like,
They got their silk do-rag on. They can brush his bald head. So the wave's about to come in. The wave's about to come in. I got this Caesar. So I'm gonna get these waves to come in.
Like, what the fuck is
No,
that?
but Leo's mad high.
No, I'm good.
That's what high niggas say.
That's what I usually say too, but I'm dumb eyes.
I'm good.
I'm good. Yo, I be coming to work because I had to work a little early. Into nippy hustle. Are you alright, yo? I'm good.
I'm good.
Yo, come on, get to work. Come on.
You smoking in the house?
Huh?
You smoking in the house?
Oh wow, just fucking.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Yo, come on.
Oh wow!
So
Yikes!
what about my ups?
Call me.
Yeah, let's talk about our ups, guys. Like,
When Bobby Lashley got disqualified, my nigga Bobby motherfucking Lashley.
fucking handsome Squidward.
Nigga Bobby Lashley's out here with Leo
I
Rush.
ain't gonna front.
Looking amazing out on these streets, B. Bobby Lashley, B.
I love Leo Lashley out here. Oh my God.
And then you have Nia out here defeating Ember Moon.
Gosh. No.
that
Again,
wasn't-
why my two queens gotta go at it?
But then Tamina came out because
Oh my God, that's my.
Tamina with the long toes.
Tamina came
No,
out. Do you think they're setting them up for a tag team?
Yes.
Yes.
So we have
Nia
multiple
versus
tag team.
Tamina.
Mad
Nia
stiff.
and
Yeah.
Tamina.
Mad stiff and strong hits. That's all it's gonna be about.
Nobody's
It's a
good on
ball
the
drop.
mic. No one's good on the mic. They're just never gonna speak.
So, Tamina, what do you think about today's match? Nia, what do you think about today's match?
Well,
Be a star.
honestly,
Be a
you know, when I was being bullied because I'm bigger than everyone, and my cousin The Rock,
Because you're repping our queen right here, son. Like, this is repping our
no,
queen.
she's our queen, but the queen cannot speak to her people.
Exactly.
Disrespectful.
She don't know how to talk on her subject, so she's getting
I mean,
she's flamed.
My nigga, the illest chick on the roster that nobody talks about is Lana.
Yeah.
Lana
Yeah,
is
she's coming
my
out.
boo,
what should I
son.
say about the white woman, right?
Lana is.
No,
I know they say Mella is money, but Lana is money. Lana is money.
No.
Lana is.
Carmella's money.
You don't think Lana is the best one on the mic they have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lana is the
On the
best.
mic,
You know what?
yeah.
You know what? I give Lana credit because she's willing to learn.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
she is getting a lot better.
Yes, she is.
And I feel like out of everybody who actually is trying to wrestle, she's one of the best ones.
The thing is, she's
Actually,
too
her and
pretty.
Carmella have been
She's
impressing
too pretty.
me.
Of course.
It affects her. It's too
Wait. So what's your up to and what is your down?
No, my ups is Bobby Lashley's
Okay.
match, because I'm fucking with this whole
Leo Rush shit.
Leo Rush shit.
Yeah, I do like it. That's
As you
like the
said,
most
Dean Ambrose and
personality
Seth, that was
side.
an amazing segment.
Yes.
Well done. My downs are Raw. Okay.
Yeah.
D-Generation match was supposed to destruction. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I
me
don't care.
I am not investing in that shit at all.
I took a shower when that day came on.
This
I was
isn't
like,
for us.
I went to sleep.
This isn't for us.
It's not for
This feud is not for wrestling fans in the U.S. It's for Saudi Arabia. Because, like I said before, they're stuck in a different era.
And I feel like, yeah. You know what? I agree with you. Yeah, all right.
Braun confronting Brock Lesnar was a semi-down for me.
It was awkward to watch.
Yeah, and
it
also, there's going to be my expectations are very low for this match.
Very low.
It's gonna be a 1 minute match.
Brock can't go that long.
Neither can Braun.
Braun can't go that long.
Nope.
So I don't know if it's gonna be a solid match, but I really hope they knock my expectations out the water and do really well.
Not gonna front. The ease at which Brock lift up Braun,
Yeah,
it
that
gave
was
me
crazy.
big eyes. I was like, he didn't even flinch. It wasn't
like he picked up Big Show like it was ease too.
Yeah.
Well, Brock was a freaking nation.
He's a fucking strong motherfucker.
He's a freaking nation. He's on a different level of
I
like
think
talent.
I think somewhere in his bloodline, like he gotta have some black in it.
No. He's Viking.
Nah, he lives
but Vikings, yo,
He lives
Vikings
in a
gotta have some black in
fucking
it.
No. Listen, I train a lot of people. The top 5 strongest people that cultures are.
Samoans.
No, it's black, Samoans, those fucking country bumpkin white niggas.
Yeah. That's
Um,
what Braun is.
yeah, and those and like northern like lights
Like Nordic, yeah.
Nordic people, and then the bottom, even it out is like Irish and English.
So what about Indian people?
No.
For real. Oh, it's like Indian people not strong?
No, nigga.
Oh wow.
What about Asians?
Asians are like a solid 6.
What about Spanish?
That was a black niggas too, so they're the same boat.
Facts.
So it's the same shit. But Indian people are not strong.
I never knew that.
But number 1 is like
Indian
blacks.
people are stronger.
Oh, I forget Jewish
Yes,
people.
wiped out.
Jewish people are fucking strong as fuck.
I mean, come on, man. Like, you know, they went to the Holocaust. They went through all of that.
Yeah.
So they gotta be strong.
They have to.
I mean, like, all the
Who knows
time.
what those gases was doing to them?
Exactly. No. Let's start doing push-ups in there.
We have Jewish sponsors, B. No.
Yo, we encouraging them. We say, yo, they got
Exactly,
stronger.
it's
Yo,
strong.
like, those were the holy book. He was like basically making parts to it though, something like this. He's just coming for us. He's coming for us. Doing pull-ups and everything like that.
Nah, they what like because their armies is fucking crazy. But anyways, like I said before, Raw was okay.
This is
Somewhat
going
okay.
so left.
Raw was somewhat okay. What do you guys think?
Yo, overall,
Raw was I.
it was alright. I mean, I have no reason to say. I mean, I think my ups are similar to your ups. My downs is
What the fuck they doing with the revival?
Right.
I mean,
like,
nothing. They're nothing.
FTR. Fuck the
Facts,
revival.
Fuck the revival. Facts.
You know, I can't say I have 2 ups and 2 downs because there's certain pieces of everything
Yeah.
that I liked.
Yeah, certain.
Like-
Yeah.
Obviously, Finn Balor's entrance is lit. Like, come on. Actually, that is my up. That match was my up because
It was a good
Finn
match.
Balor. Yeah, it was a good match. Leo Rush. Like, this is the most personality Bobby Lashley has ever had in his fucking life.
He didn't
Somebody
talk.
else
He didn't
is-
talk. Like he just
And
flexed.
somebody else.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, it's perfect. It
Those
works for
matches,
him.
it
I wish
works.
that they had done this fucking
And the
earlier.
Instagrams, yo, you see him chilling like
Exactly.
Leo
Yeah.
Rush.
Like,
Smile.
it's perfect.
It's like Bobby. Bobby Lashley. And then the next day he wrestles and beat up everybody.
Yeah.
Like, yo, simple story. Like, yo, I get my big brother Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley beat up everybody he dips.
It works. So I think that was good. I guess the Nia Jax Ember Moon match could be my up. It's an up and a down at the same time. So
Again,
I don't know.
I love Nia.
No, that's not.
I love,
queen.
but I just feel like Nia, I feel like she just kind of stopped trying to get better.
Yeah, it's like
She just satisfied, like, I feel like how that she reached the top of the hill and say, I'm good here. Cause like,
yeah, she's
she's
not.
not-
She
she's
doesn't
getting
have
better.
that. She's not hungry for it.
That's
No
my
pun
problem.
intended.
that's why I feel like how her feud with Tamina. Like, by the way, she looked just like The Rock's grandmother, like just like
Yeah,
The Rock's
hell
scary.
yeah.
The Rock's mother.
Huh?
It's The Rock's mother.
That's mother, yeah. Just like it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I just feel like her working with her, they're gonna elevate each other. Like they
Because Tamina's actually good in the
yeah,
ring.
she's very good in the ring.
It's just that Nia's stiff. Hold on. What you say?
Huh?
Oh.
And I feel like Tamina never got her break. Like something always happened.
Yeah.
You know, when she
That's
was
because she made out of glass, B.
No. When
That
she was
too,
her
but
her
also
grandmother
her
had
whole-
her dad
that whole-
died.
yeah, that
Yeah,
whole
this, that, and
family
third.
thing.
But
kind
Tamina's
of-
very solid. She
Well, the
I like
sins of the father go on the daughter.
I was just about to say, when your father get away with murder, there's things that
I think
might
I
happen.
that Vince knows that. He's like, yo,
Exactly.
listen, I got your follow up one time. But you
I'm
know,
not pushing this. I'm not.
I can't.
I'm not pushing.
But he definitely got his pops off,
I
son.
know, so you're like, yo, I'm trying.
That's the
I'm
fucking
trying.
contract. The contract was like, listen, your father doesn't go to jail, but you will never be pushed.
Exactly.
Oh, he offered to push.
Jimmy was like, shoot.
He offered to push her, but then she gets injured. His face was like,
Yeah, she doesn't.
your dad. She come in,
But
your
she's
dad.
connected though, cause like she's all in the Rock's family.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like nigga, you
so-
safe.
No, she's good.
She's
And I
good.
feel like she knows that, and that's the problem that I have with
You
her.
talking about Nia or Tamina?
Naya.
Tamina,
Nia.
I'm talking about Tamina.
No, but Tamina
Still
actually
wanna work.
still wanted
Like
to
because she never had a moment.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Naya is okay with being on Total Divas and being like a little pop star and trying to be
Have sex
getting
with white
Fashion
guys.
Nova branded.
know Fashion Nova?
No,
Yeah,
but that's what
she's
she's
trying
trying.
to do a little fashion bag, a little
Yeah.
wrestling bag, a little makeup
I mean,
bag.
she's thinking of white guys, so. Who's she
She
dating?
needs
Who's the white guy
to. She
she
needs
dating?
to.
Didn't she date like
Like the Good Brothers?
Yeah.
No, she's not dating that nigga. It was a joke.
No, it was a joke.
She's single, my nigga. She dealing with mad issues, and a nigga gotta fix that shit.
I'll fix it for her.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You chill the fuck out. Relax.
Naya, hit me up, babe. Hit me up, boo.
Don't hit him up. He doesn't come.
Yeah, he doesn't come.
I make sure your mail get delivered every day. I make sure of that.
No, so like I was saying,
That's my K-Fit job.
Naya got some issues. Now listen to Lydia Garcia's podcast because of some tears,
Girl,
man.
tell us.
You didn't hear what happened?
Yeah,
Sis.
like her man used to beat her and
My man
shit.
used to beat the
No, I know. I was just trying to encourage you to tell us more about
That's a
it.
skinny nigga too, though, son.
Nah, I think she.
No, because she.
No, because like you be the skinny
No,
niggas with the big girls.
yes.
These niggas be bad disrespectful to them. I'm looking like, yo, can I know these skinny niggas?
And also, it's
though,
just a
son?
self-esteem. Like, come on, listen.
Yeah, yo,
When you
that's
grow
beautiful,
up,
yeah.
and you got all your family members who look like fucking models.
Gods.
No, they don't. Who's up there? Never look like models.
First of all, I tell you this all the time. Samoan niggas look good. The women, Samoan
Yeah, they be looking
women,
like a foot though.
they look
They look.
Wow.
like all the good looks went to
Son,
the male genes.
Listen,
Like
when the Usos be hosting a barbecue and they got a new brother, cousins.
I mean, they all look alike.
Exactly.
I
They look
didn't
good.
know that Roman was like legit their cousin.
Hey, so on top like this?
And that picture, I was like, yo, my nigga, this. Y'all really
Yeah, it was the
Like-
sales for that one.
They-
Y'all talking about that
exactly.
coupon? Yo, come on, Roman. Come on, everybody got a coupon. So,
Exactly.
get all the kids in one picture.
Jimmy and Jay ugly as shit. As
Wow,
kids.
wow,
Yeah.
wow.
They were some
They were.
ugly ass kids.
Yeah, they were kind of.
Yeah.
Roman's wife is black, by the way.
Yeah, the-
Yeah.
Mad random. Mad random.
Nah, it's perfect.
They all got
Further-
black wives.
You further
Like,
it because
not
the
The Rock.
Samoan women.
The Rock doesn't.
No.
The
He not
Rock
black
don't
wife.
claim.
He's Samoan when it's convenient.
Convenient
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Okay?
When he could go on
No,
NBC
The Rock-
Today Show and do those little dances and shit and fucking fire wheels
Wait.
and shit. Like,
Before we move on to SmackDown, because it's the Rock show, The Rock does claim being Samoan. He doesn't claim his black side as much.
He doesn't.
And I'll explain to you why.
He wasn't. His black family didn't really. Claim him like
Exactly.
that, yeah.
Because I used to mess with this. I always use this example. I used to date this girl that was Japanese and black, and this chick looked just like you, but she barely claimed her black side. She always talked about her Japanese side. The reason why, her dad wasn't around.
of course I'm fucking fine.
Oh, but like.
And then her mom raised on the Japanese culture. So The Rock is gonna be closer to his Samoan side because my nigga, it's a bunch of Samoan big niggas around my entire life. I live in Hawaii, so I'm gonna be fucking with mad Samoans. So when it comes to talk about my black side, I don't really connect with that shit. You think my uncle from Tennessee didn't come and see me and bring the backwoods to my crib? No, B. We were eating fried chicken and fucking eating collard greens
But
and
at the
shit.
same
No.
time, it's like it's up to him to want to learn more about him.
Yeah, but the thing about it, I never fully connected to that side. But the love that I get, because I'm not even Samoan. I want to be Samoan, my nigga.
Right.
That shit like is some family shit. Like you fucking you part of something with
I
there.
ain't gonna front like. I ain't
That's
gonna front
not
like.
gangs. That's
Yo, I feel like,
gang.
Samoa Joe probably chill with the Usos. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
like, pass out the barbecue. Yo, all the Samoa Joe.
No. Because Paul Heyman brought it up once.
What?
He played Samoa Joe. He was like, yo,
You're like the outsider.
you're the outsider of the Samoa. Because he's not part of that whole clique.
He's not, yeah.
So,
But he probably seen them somewhere.
yeah, but it's that culture is different. When you're in it, you're in it. So
You know
I'm not
what?
like I was a Rock. Nigga, I'm tied up with my Samoan side.
I
My
think
dad
what you're
was-
trying to say is the family lineage because they're all related to each other. They're a part of the Onoi family. Samoa Joe is Samoan, it's just he's not part of that family.
But still, you're still part of this culture though. And my side of the family, the thing about it, that side of the family is stronger within culture. So my black side, black people have a culture. Like we have a culture. So if I'm not part of it, my dad ain't around showing me about what's going on. And
And here's the thing though, here's the thing though, there's a difference between like out of the US black and in the US black. Because if you talk to a lot of American black, their culture's all mixed up.
Yeah.
Now, people from the Caribbeans, people from Europe,
Yeah, I get that.
We couldn't go back to our culture.
No, but no,
this is us.
that's not the same as I'm saying, but the thing about it, there's still a culture with being black in America because there's food, there's music, there's a style of walking, there's different things. So my nigga, if my dad's not really around, because he's a wrestler and WWE holds you out. Yeah. You're working 300 plus times a year. I don't see the nigga, and I'm dirt poor. My mom is Samoan, my uncle's Samoan, my cousin's Samoan. Nigga, what am I fucking with? The Samoan culture.
It's just like Killmonger. I feel like the Black Panther killer's pops, he was just like, yo, I don't understand that culture. I understand culture in America.
Yeah, whatever you're close to, and this goes back to Shorty that I used to date with. She told me this. I'm more offended by somebody saying chink than a white person saying nigga.
And that's the problem.
So, and that's what it is. I think we got a little deep.
Alabama slammed that bitch through the fucking concrete.
because that's a whole other
conversation, but like, to go back to, because I hear people talk about it all the time, they're like, yo, nigga, I'm not claiming that shit. If my black ass daddy ain't around, nigga, he gave me quality genetics.
He have not quality genetics.
Quality genetics.
He got black ass on.
So I look good, and I'm banging bad bitches.
But the thing is that when he gets casted in movies,
he's a black guy.
Exactly. He seems well okay with doing that.
Okay. My nigga, I'm getting this bag.
But the one I noticed,
138 million a year.
Wait.
Don't touch her, my nigga. Get your hands off her, B. This is sexual harassment, B. On a TV show.
The one thing that I noticed. The one thing that I noticed about The Rock when he played these roles, they never cast him in like the typical black roles. It'll be like a role that even a white guy could do.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
They fucking don't cast The Rock as black. They cast him as racially ambiguous. Exactly. And then they put him with a white fucking woman and
he loves it.
And he loves that shit.
Yeah.
They don't cast The Rock as no fucking black
coming out, I'd be smiling too. I'm the EP on this shit. I'm sponsored by a white woman.
But that's the thing though. He's such a chameleon in Hollywood that when I see him as a role like him in all his movies, I go, oh, that's just The Rock.
Yeah.
But if I see my son, president of the dark skin, former president of the dark skin is Issa, what's his name?
Idris Elba.
I'm like, mom nigga. When I see that other movie, mom nigga, The Rock, that's just The Rock.
That's The Rock.
I don't feel like he ever plays roles that I feel like I can connect with him.
No.
That's the point. He doesn't connect with his black side.
Listen, The Rock is Hollywood. That's it.
And I fucks with the Hollywood.
That's it.
We off.
I fucks with the Hollywood. Keep it off. The rest stay. No, leave it alone. The rest stays on here. Charge it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I'm saying though, boy, we can move on to SmackDown. We got 2 ups and 2 downs for SmackDown.
All right.
Yes, actually, I enjoy SmackDown more than Raw.
Of course.
I always do.
And I'm pretty sure when I go home tonight and I watch NXT, I'm gonna enjoy it more than both of them together. So, like, it's just the way that this shit works.
Bianca?
Wow.
On the streets.
Bad.
She's
fucking bad.
She's everything that I hoped Naomi would be. Like,
That's
But
that's
they're letting
a
her
very
be
good
herself.
statement.
Yeah.
They're letting her be herself. And also, she is a little bit more athletic in a athlete way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Naomi's more athletic in a dancer way.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bianca is a former weightlifter, like Olympic weightlifter type of shit.
Yeah, and I think Naomi's just having fun. Like, I think her personality is just, she's down to earth. She's like, listen, I just want to have fun. I'm still wrestling, but I kind of...
Bitch, you want to have fun while holding the championship. As a dark-skinned girl, go represent for us. Have fun while holding the fucking championship.
She'll be alright.
Stop riding Jimmy and go win something.
I mean, they're gonna be alright. I feel like she still keep her body in shape. But I feel like when it's time to put an extra gear, she does put an extra gear.
Of course.
She does, because they haven't given her it's like, I really don't think they know what to do with the women's division.
They don't.
Oh, definitely.
And it's so stacked right now. They're about to clean house.
Yeah, they have
so, going off subject, what we doing this whole fucking episode.
Yeah.
Son, listen,
where they're gonna clean house come November, December.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they always do.
Right?
They started already.
So you imagine losing your job before Christmas? Like
that's what they do. That's what they always do.
So
listen, tell me what I'll do. I'll be like, hey guys, so I heard Braun needs to throw someone. You wanna throw me? Maybe.
So they're gonna start cleaning house. And when they clean house, they're gonna take over the weaker links. And they're gonna put even more talented women on the roster. Because if you see, like every year, they keep cleaning house up, and it's less diva and more women's wrestling. They put it in there. So now you're gonna have a stacked stacked ass fucking like division.
But I feel like
because when the Bianca Belairs come in, when Candice LeRae come in,
Tony
Mia
Storm.
Yim come, like
but I just feel like it's about time that they have their own show. I think the original idea for SmackDown was to have their own show. At this point, Evolution. I watched that pay-per-view. I was like, oh my gosh.
they could do it.
Good.
They can do
when
it.
you give these women time, instead of being all congested,
They can do
every
it.
woman got enough time. I didn't feel like I was watching something that's choreographed. I felt everything flowed with it. This actor, that.
Where are you gonna put it though?
See, that's the thing.
Because but the thing is, I'm asking another question.
But they have a whole network.
They have an own network.
Why did put like Evolution?
We're gonna talk about that. Relax, my nigga. You don't do the outline. You don't touch the outline.
Remember the SpongeBob meme?
Don't touch the outline. You don't even touch the outline.
That's not my job.
What is your job? We'll talk about that later.
I suggest some scary stories.
Shut up, nigga.
Oh,
Talk about
wow.
some scary stories.
Yo, hashtag wow.
A lot of your stories are scary.
WWE is a scary word.
No, I'm talking about
Oh,
Nigga
Do we
fucking
have time for scary stories?
fucking homeless chicks and then kicking them out the house.
I mean, it's not that bad because they're already homeless. So
Exactly, they used
they're
to
already
it.
used
They
to
used
the
to the
streets.
Why are you defending him?
See, look.
They used to
This is my point. I say this way. Why you need to lie to get cheeks for them? Just say straight up, yo, listen, I'm gonna give you home for a couple of hours, this, that, and then I'll kick you out. But he lies to
I've been
them.
like, my thing is, if you fucking homeless, your back touching my bed, you should see that as a blessing, okay?
Yeah.
You get your
That's what I
fucking couple of minutes touching my bed and get the fuck out
And
of
you promised them all night to sleep.
Oh, see that?
And he
Listen,
lies.
You could have asked her for $30. That's how much they pay for a bed at a shelter. Might as well
They
make
think
a
they're allowed
little.
to be the shelter?
Yeah.
How you homeless and paying money for the
How you what?
Why you
pay?
think? No, see, I'm telling you right now. I have a friend who works at DHS, and that's why people be begging for money so that they can have money for a bed at night.
Wow.
Wait,
Like, your
time out,
bed
time
is
out,
not
time out.
guaranteed at
Time
night.
out, time out,
No,
time
your
out.
bed is not guaranteed.
So you're paying $30
New York.
when you're homeless. So let's say if I'm there 7 days out the week,
Yeah.
I'm paying $210.
I
Yeah.
don't think that's
Top-
an air horn. That's like.
I don't know, sorry, like this.
So times that by 4.
Yeah.
The only time you're
You
guaranteed
paying like
is if you're
$900
in a.
something a month.
Yeah, the only time you're guaranteed is if you're in a DV shelter or you're in a family shelter with children under 18.
$30?
Yep.
That's almost somebody. You can rent a room in New York City for that shit.
900 exactly.
Is that like a scam or?
No, that's legit. Like, and the thing is that what's happening is they're converting a lot of hotels that are underperforming into shelters.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So you'll have a fucking 5-star hotel where you have like this secret door on the side where let's say the first, second, or third floor is a homeless shelter and then everything else
Like
is
some
a
girl like-
hotel.
like
So what
some
they'll
girl
do is
like-
that they'll overcharge the hotel room so that they have enough money to run the shelter.
So I'm charging niggas $840 a month.
I'm
Crazy
telling
thing
you.
about it, it's true though. Like, there's a hotel over there by JFK, I forgot which one. And
Where?
like JFK.
I
like,
know,
it was-
yes.
Yeah. And like, I think like 4 floors. Customers is just like, it'll literally bypass it. You can't go into it.
It's only
Yeah.
shelter. And then
Yeah.
they'll have people who, like, you'll have 2 front desks. You'll have one front desk for the hotel, and you have another front desk just for the shelter.
Yeah. $840 a month, B?
Yep.
No.
So when you be seeing people like, yo, I'm homeless, I need somewhere to sleep, guess what? He's trying to get his sleeping bag for the night.
I don't know because sometimes like they be G'ing it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like, if you see, like, yo, I'm homeless, but he got some fresh-ass air mattresses.
Fresh.
Son.
Fresh.
It's like, nah.
Yes.
You know what it was?
Right.
There was one time I wouldn't give money to white people that were homeless.
Wow.
I still don't do that.
But now I feel like,
You waste your privilege.
huh?
You waste your privilege.
Yeah, but then I started getting old and I was like, you know what?
You literally had like you literally robbed everybody. Got really. You waste your privilege.
No, get the fuck out. White people have it easy. They can
Exactly.
make it. They can make it.
What?
You homeless? I'm convinced if you're white and you homeless, it's your fault, my nigga. That's on you. That's on you. Your family they fucking paid that. My family ain't get. Black people ain't get the fucking pay for no slavery shit.
Yeah, like if you're homeless. I mean,
Your family got old money.
Yeah.
That's your
That's
fault.
kind of your fault.
That's your fault.
And some of them, they look like, well, you know, I choose to be homeless.
Yeah.
Alright, so there you go.
And I choose choose to not give you my money, my guy. Like, there you go.
Listen,
There you go.
I love everybody.
One time I gave a dude a halfie and chopped cheese.
You fucked
Went to
up.
the chopped cheese?
No, but it was shitty though. Like it wasn't.
I don't give a
The
fuck.
chopped cheese was not from the ox. It was like oh.
I don't give a fuck. Put some mayo, put some ketchup on that shit.
No, not even. No. The one by my house, Dominican one.
They good?
That shit is lit.com. Liddington. Only New York people know what that means.
Yeah, that's true.
When you add Eddington to everything.
I've been wondering if people watching on YouTube like, what? My kids have nothing to be saying. We're not
talking about SmackDown.
Alright.
The SmackDown
Can I
is.
talk about my 2 ups?
Yes, let's go.
AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan's match, that shit was amazing. Hopefully
That was
they
big
brought
excitement.
Samoa Joe in to take that fucking title off of AJ Styles.
Yes.
Because I am fucking sick and tired of AJ Styles being champion.
Facts.
And alright, let me do my up. Let me do my other up. Alright.
You alright, dude?
Becky Lynch, because I'm getting upset. Becky Lynch coming for Ronda Rousey, that's my another up.
Yup.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say.
Facts.
Becky Lynch. Oh, I get to know. What's my turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Oh, what are your 2 downs?
Yeah.
Alright. Shinsuke is kind of my down, but my only thing is Survivor Series is coming around. And if Shinsuke keeps the title and Seth Rollins keeps the fucking title, we're gonna get Shinsuke versus
Seth
fucking Seth
Rollins,
Rollins.
okay.
And I am here for that.
No, I'm here for that too. No, that sounds lit.
So,
That's
exactly. Oh fuck, can I have 3 ups and 1 down?
No, my nigga.
damn,
All
son.
of those.
Trying to take over your whole outline.
Nigga, come on the show and try to change shit up.
But the New Day is the Brood? Like, come on.
No, that's my up. No, wait. We're the Deadass Girls, so we're combining our ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta find a loophole, bitch asses.
Exactly.
Okay, the up is, the Brood Day. That shit was lit.
Yeah, that was fire.
Amazing.
That was fire.
Street fight, yeah. Now, how about,
You have something to say?
It was actually Edge's birthday, and it was a tribute to Edge.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
that's
we
cute.
didn't know
It's the
that.
first time you did research, though.
Yeah, facts! Facts! Yo, every other time we in the group chat, man, and one time like, yo, man, come on, new games. Yeah, man, we talk about the wrestling positions that look like sex positions. Like, yo, nigga, we're not doing that.
wait, actually, can we borrow that for our?
You can do whatever you want. We're not doing
We're not
that.
borrow
We're
that.
not doing that.
We're not doing that shit.
Like,
Yo, next episode.
we're not doing that. I can have that. I can have all these nasty ideas. We're not doing that. All right, like we ready
Style
to
Clash.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Oh yeah, it's like a reverse 69 standing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
69,
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen.
Because he has the person like that and like that.
Exactly.
He puts him
Exactly.
down and he...
It is. Oh wow, that was a
Oh,
visual.
okay,
Wow, that was a visual.
Oh,
That was a, are we off?
That's your
Are we
fault.
offline?
Walk away.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so that is.
That's y'all fault. That's y'all fault. Now y'all know not to start playing with his antics. All right.
You know why y'all was letting this nigga talk, man.
Anyways, I had no problem with SmackDown. I was like up and up. Once again, they knew they come out the
Yeah.
black.
That was definitely exactly. First of all, we're not talking about Kofi Kingston, Millie rocking with the skeleton.
son,
I
that
can't
shit
do it.
changed my fucking
I was
life.
like, yo, I need a gif for that. I'm waiting on the internet 5 minutes. Get me that shit. Okay, even though he did bust his ass out the ring. You saw when he fell with the
Fucking
skeleton,
fell.
got back up, he was like, alright, that's
I mean,
dirty.
All I say about the New Day is everybody call them coons. They be jugging and
Cool.
jiving, but I'm looking at it this
Drop
way.
your,
They are
drop
like.
your location.
All I'm saying is this: they are what black people are right now, unapologetically themselves.
Exactly.
Like if I like rock and roll, I like rock and roll. I like My Chemical Romance. I like Tupac.
Exactly.
Simple as
And
that.
my thing is this, like, why you gotta come out trying to be masculine and shit all the
Exactly.
time?
Exactly.
They like their video games, they like their shit.
Exactly.
I relate to the New Day. I am not like, will fuck a bitch up in the streets,
Right.
like, la 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 type
You know
black.
what I was saying
That's my
yesterday?
type of black. Like,
What I had said yesterday when I was watching SmackDown, I said that they represent an era in wrestling that we haven't had in a while, where it was fun,
Yeah.
like, carefree, lighthearted, and I'm glad because sometimes some of these lines, like, yeah, it's great when Ronda drags somebody or this and that, but sometimes you want a little comedy break just to kind of remind you, like, oh,
That's
this
part
is
of
real
wrestling.
life.
Needs to be
Exactly.
protected at all
Yeah,
times.
yeah. I mean, SmackDown's always great.
Yeah.
Seeing the New Day being themselves, it was a great moment.
Yeah, that's
even a
enough.
bar, even letting them loose. SmackDown is once again, I see why Fox bought SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because I know when they put go on Fox, yo, what's that girl's name that looked like a dude on NXT?
Shayna Blazer.
Shayna Blazer is gonna be the face of that division. Mark my words. Because she is that
dropping
girl.
her ass right there.
The fact that she picked up her, like she picked up by her arm and looked in the audience like, yo, this is your queen? This is your queen? Dang, that might be the scene on the Flying on the Flash. Saboteur? My son ran around town. Like, this is your hero, son? This is your hero, B?
Exactly.
You watch Flash? No, I don't watch that shit.
Wow. We need a new podcast with just us three talking about cool stuff.
Yes.
This is a new takeover. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Now you see why there's like
It's because I'm amazing. I can't handle my amazement.
Listen.
Fuck y'all. Let me talk about my SmackDown.
I'll be Sailor Moon and I'll be Tuxedo Max.
Hey, okay.
You need to watch it.
See, it's like this. It's like this. My school sell a big bars.
When we were watching.
Wait, can I ask you something? Have you seen Sailor Moon X?
Yo, what kind of porn is this?
What are you
Dragon Ball
talking
Z and Sailor Moon porn.
Actually, you probably
You seen that shit, right?
The anime version?
It's like, okay, it's this website to go to when I was a kid called something underground.
Oh, me too.
Right?
Yeah.
You play Orgasm Girl? Yo, that was the lit game. I mean, it was a girl sleeping and you had to make her come in her sleep without her waking up. The trick is you gotta feed her massively.
Wait, time out. So time out.
So
this
you
game
had
was
to
teaching her how to rape bitches?
Yeah, you had to drug her because she had to reach a certain sleep level, and then you could start playing with her and shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, what kind of shit they teaching kids? Niggas like it's fucked up.
There you go, E-Bomb Girl.
I met E-Bomb.
I've heard of that. I heard of that game.
I remember something even like that we dating ourselves. Ron.com.
Yep.
That
I'm not
nasty.
Listen.
I've heard, now that you said it again, I've heard of Sailor Moon X. Never went, because I was never into like.
Goku went to full sustain.
I never was into anime porn.
I even had Arthur fucking. And like Static Shock fucking.
Yeah, I don't find shit. It doesn't get me off.
Yeah,
I don't watch it to get off.
It's like we don't watch it to get off. It's like to whet your little appetite. Like you know when you go to a party, you have a little cocktail
So you watch your
hour.
appetite with some fucking anime porn?
Exactly, and then you jump right into some hardcore shit.
Yeah,
I like my tentacle porn. I like my anime porn.
Tentacle porn?
Yeah, she lost me there, but
basically it's like
bitches getting fucked by like a monster tentacle.
Yeah.
Tentacle porn.
Well, this happened to like a guy and a girl. They're naked and have
We
sex.
like to come to go.
Don't worry about that. That's for after. Because you're about to get, it's about to get real nasty.
Right, it's about to roll that ass.
That's for after.
That roast SmackDown.
All right, SmackDown. I like that. I enjoyed SmackDown. I know it was done well.
It was good.
Then you had the 2008 match, Rey Mysterio, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, and Miz.
Episode 2000.
Yeah.
What year were we in?
And they're not older now. You
Yeah.
can tell them having fun. Like, come on, guys, let's take it easy.
Yeah.
But let's talk about what you guys think about Evolution.
No, can we a little bit? Did you hear what what's his name said?
Who?
That whoever loses in that Raw getting fired and sent to Raw. Who you think is losing? That's what Shane McMahon said. Yeah, Shane McMahon was like whoever, because you know it's all Raw side and all SmackDown side, so it's gonna be Raw versus SmackDown.
A part of me thinks it might be Rey Mysterio only to get the pull, and because when you think about Rey Mysterio, you think SmackDown.
Oh shoot!
So,
it makes sense. That's why they debuted the Lucha Party.
There you go.
Oh shit! See?
They're about to be Millie rocking with the piano.
And after that, he might try to bring over CNN Ambrose.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! That means think they slip. Man.
We must be up in there with the arroz con pollo, like all the
Right in the pot.
I'm fine with that.
Empanadas?
I love Spanish
all
food.
that shit, all the sofrito.
Basically Haitian food.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I
There
didn't
you
think
go.
about that. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm
Just
trying to
snatch
break.
her whole wig off.
Nah,
No, my niggas the same shit. Yeah, act like y'all different.
They put the beef sauce on the side, we put it on top of it.
Exactly, my nigga.
Now I see where the Dominican Haitian hate comes from. Because a little part of me was like,
I don't know what you're laughing for.
Yeah, I don't know what she's laughing for. Like, my nigga, like, yo, y'all eat the same shit that we gotta eat the same shit that we eat.
They don't discuss the island and everything.
But the
like
thing
that.
is,
That
all of
island,
the
so y'all
food was
just down on
influenced
it.
from Africa, so yeah, duh.
This is when my Jamaican ass tiptoes.
We all eating patties, my nigga. The whole fucking Caribbean's eating patties.
And
this
they
that made a
collect
difference.
And they fry it.
They want to be fancy. They want to be fancy. Oh, and put out, nigga, that shit is a fucking patty.
That is true.
That shit is a fucking patty.
It is.
It's just that you can make it out of cassava or yuca, wherever.
Same thing with a
Same
patty.
You can make
with a fucking
yeah,
patty.
so it's
Well, what's the difference? Well, our patties are square. Your shit is a
better.
little.
Just take the L, it tastes better.
No, it don't taste better.
Doesn't.
You say ain't flaky and delicious like ours.
Exactly.
Wow.
Just like white people, man.
Wow.
Wawa culture and like
No. Those are conquistadors. I had nothing to do with it. Okay, I had nothing
We
to do
helped
with it.
y'all fight them off. We gave you a piece of the island.
Yeah,
Years later,
I-
when the kids us kicked us out.
Wow.
Kicked us out.
That's what
white
you
people
get.
do.
That's what you get for trusting niggas.
You know what the problem is? That they
You
get
know
out
what's
with Spaniard in
Yeah,
them.
the Spaniard.
They don't sprinkle Spaniard, they better.
They come here, or they drive in Honda Civics, and so with the hookah in there, for driving.
But they calls me cloudy as shit.
They ain't smoking weed, they smoking hookah. Hey, papi!
Have you been to my house when my mom had the hookah?
No.
Wow.
Well, not she had. Well, I don't live with her no more, but she had 2 hookahs in the crib.
Of course. I think this Colombian chick, that's all she smoked was hookah, so.
It's nasty. Like I don't get the.
Did you have to
fucking
in the
alert.
back too?
Nah, she can't drive. Her license suspended.
Because she was smoking hookah. Yeah! She was smoking hookah in the car!
Oh, fuck you. And it comes like, yo, again? Nah.
I mean, no, it's the engine. It's the engine. It's the commando, papi. Cógelo lo que dice, papi.
I ain't mad at y'all Dominicans.
I'm not mad at y'all.
No,
But I love y'all.
Your boyfriend black?
Yep.
Y'all stay fucking black niggas.
Yeah.
Love that.
They stay fucking black.
That's and Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, but never
That
bring us
and
home.
How many Puerto Ricans you know that be like, yo, I'm part black? How many Puerto Rican chicks
It's true, it's true.
like, I'm part black? I'm no shit.
And then you mad black and say how that, no, I ain't black. I'm Puerto Rican.
Don't talk about their kids.
Oh, mad black.
I've heard so many Puerto Rican girls, 9 out of 10 times they're part black.
Yeah.
If they act
And they
like
look black.
they be like, yo, they're front like y'all. But I swear, I used to part
Well,
of
the
the
thing
time all the
is,
time.
listen, like my family, we knew we're Afro-Latino because we look at our features. So me, I never gravitated towards the typical Dominican guy. Like you could ask her. I don't like Hispanic men. The whole they're fucking cheaters. They're fucking liars. They want a mom.
Yeah,
they want
black
a
men
mom.
don't cheat. Black men don't cheat.
They want a mom.
What?
To fuck.
Black men don't cheat.
Okay.
Excuse me, this is why I don't date Jamaican men. Fuck out of here,
We
man.
having 3 whole families, okay? Like what you talking
My
about?
dad had a family in England. He had a family in Jamaica. Had a
You're
family-
here.
I'm here. Like,
I mean,
So, black men don't cheat of this generation.
we don't.
I mean,
We don't cheat.
I don't.
But our pops did do some low-key study shit. So when he passed away, this is foolishness. So when our pops passed away,
It's hot.
his mistress came to the crib.
Oh my
It took us to
god.
Costco's.
Took us to Costco.
And like,
that's
Why?
some,
And became friends with my moms.
that is some Jamaican shit.
And so my moms knew he was cheating, but they didn't know he was cheating.
Yeah.
And her thing that she was saying to the nigga, like, if that's your friend, just don't bring home back a disease. But
That
nigga,
sounds
what?
about right.
Remember I told you my dad has a family in England. My fucking stepsister, whatever she
Yeah.
is, we were raised as that was my god sister. Like my dad had her in our face. That was my god sister. Like that was my god sister. Like deadass. That's some Jamaican nigga shit.
Now listen,
But
y'all.
why was it accepted though?
I think
But
it's because you
yeah,
don't
it
want to
was-
break up a family.
It wasn't accepted after my mom found out that that was his fucking kid. She didn't know that was his kid. That was just some woman that he worked with, that they were best friends, that the daughter was his goddaughter.
A whole cover
A
story.
whole cover story, my nigga. Like,
Yo, that's the flyest shit I ever heard. Yo, I'm gonna bring this chick around.
yup,
That's my best friend from work.
yup,
Cause she gonna be in the lie too.
yup.
And then the daughter is gonna be her daughter that she fucked another that we don't know about.
Yup.
And that's your god sister. So she's gonna be around and you not know, but the chick looks just like you. You got a mirror, it's like you look so alike. Oh my god, we gonna be best
We were
friends.
literally sitting there calling each other twin.
Nah.
You have to talk?
Fuck no. She could suck my dick.
Oh wow, from the visit back.
What's going on here, son?
Listen, it got real good ass right now. No,
Triggered, like I'm
but
sorry.
just going back to what you said, I was never attracted to the stereotypical Hispanic man because they were never attracted to me. So it was like, well.
She had way too much ass. A black nigga wanted that. Right.
Yeah, because Dominican dudes, they want someone who looks kind of European. They want like that slim.
No, I ain't gonna
skin
front. I ain't
girl.
gonna front.
Why you think Naya is single?
Yeah.
Because Naya probably like white niggas,
Yeah.
and white niggas don't know how to handle that.
Exactly. So.
Brian Saxon was coming at it at one time.
Brian Saxon is white painted black.
Nah.
Don't disrespect my man Brian Saxon.
I think that low-key Brian Saxon may be the nerdiest dude, but once you close that door, you straight up hunt nigga in the bedroom, choking girls like, yo, you gonna take this dick, right?
I know Brian Saxon.
How you be choking on that fucking warm milk he drinks before you go to bed? What you talking about?
Nah, don't disrespect Brian Saxon
becoming
is
like-
splashing heavy, son.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
Right.
Nah.
And he like feet.
Fucking right.
Oh,
Byron
man.
Saxon get no ass.
Brian, what?
No buns.
Yes, he
He
does.
don't get no buns from who?
He getting mad bunch with some blonde bitches.
No, he getting Easter buns
Oh.
when his mom bakes them.
Oh,
You're
snow
right.
buns.
Yeah,
Snow
there you go.
bunnies.
No, Brian doesn't get mad bunch.
bunnies.
And the reason why Naya's single, because she got mad baggage. She had to let it go.
It's not even that Naya is too self-conscious. Once she gets out of the head, listen, guess what? You're fat. Okay, boom. You're fat. Get over it.
Exactly.
You think she
Listen.
really that insecure?
Yes.
Now you need to understand, you could be fat, but sis, you're winning the face game. You get what I
Exactly.
mean? Like, these
Imagine being big and being hit.
these
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
You better have a bomb-ass personality to
That's
fucking
true.
match up for
That's
it,
true. I ain't
okay?
gonna front. The hit big girls that I know, coolest personality.
Hey, yo, who's
Half
on tour with the...
nasty too, B.
Yeah, you be fucking a lot of them big ugly
Who?
bitches.
Whoa.
Listen, we got the best head game, locked, and key.
But I'm not ugly, so this is just for the big
Yeah.
girls, not the ugly
This-
bitches.
Okay.
Shout out, hashtag big girls.
Yep.
Follow
I don't
us.
think that's true though.
What?
That it's only big girls with good head.
No, we didn't say only.
Oh, yeah.
We said that we give.
No. No, I'm about to say.
I mean, I think at the best head from.
Listen, sucking dick mouth, eating mouth, drinking.
Why do every brick girl say that line? Yo! Like, do you have like a secret club and say this line?
No,
Like,
we have a handbook.
Exactly.
It's
like,
on page 17
You
of
have
the
a big girl
handbook.
handbook.
Page 17, right after, clean your fupa is sucking dick mouth, eating
Eating
mouth,
mouth,
drinking mouth.
Okay. So we're gonna continue this. Let's talk about evolution. Y'all want to talk about sucking dick. What do you think about evolution?
Listen, the
Evolution was bomb.
even though we did say that we thought it was gonna be sucking.
we all did.
We all thought it was gonna be sucking.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna
Everybody thought it was
be.
gonna be sucking.
But
Man,
my thing is, I said that
It wasn't
they
the
gave
wrestling.
yeah, I didn't expect it to be the wrestling that
Yeah.
was going to be bad because I know that if you give the girls the chance, the girls can go. But I just thought that it was just going to be pushed together and it wasn't going to be like.
It was well paced.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It was good.
I really think they should use this as a springboard, and every year, pardon me, and do evolution.
Yeah.
Do evolution every year, and you look the mistakes you made, learn from
Fix
them, and do better.
Yeah.
Learn from them and do better. And you can even keep Nassau Coliseum as the home.
Yeah.
Or change it up.
No, I think you should keep Nassau Coliseum.
No, keep Nassau as the home.
I think
Nassau gives it this intimate, like,
It does.
It was like a
house show type
Yeah,
feel. That's
so,
really cool.
So they should do it. They should
Yeah.
keep it there and build off of it.
Uh-huh.
Like they have something good. They have the talent there,
Yeah,
and the name
and the talent
recognition.
is only going to get better, as we said
Yeah,
earlier.
it's,
like,
hopefully they're able to learn. One is that the promotion. I mean, the great thing that Evolution proved was that it's word of mouth, and
Yeah.
that if you want it, you're gonna go buy it.
I agree.
But I feel like they do deserve to have just as much promotion as fucking Crown Jewel.
yeah.
They should have did more social media stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
push me, yeah.
Push it on social media a little bit on more because all right, I understood the fact that they had so much going on. So all right, pick a lane to promote
Yeah.
and promote heavy on it. And then she had been on social media. She had been pushing on social media constantly, like boom, 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 social media, posting stuff, like use the stories a lot. Like they would have done a phenomenal more of a push for it. Yeah. But you know.
But I kind of still feel like we still live in a very archaic age where like men are really sexist.
Yeah.
And women don't support their own a lot of times.
Nope.
And like I just feel like how do you write for women that you barely give them more advanced stories?
But the thing is, you make women feel empowered.
The only women that I feel like only time for women are really, really, really empowered is on SmackDown.
Yeah,
because especially the storyline between Becky
and NXT.
Yeah, NXT. And I just feel like these storylines I can relate to. I can pick a side. The whole Becky Lynch and Charlotte, yo, I can relate to that. Like, yo, you're not better than me. Yo, you only get this push because you got bread behind you. You got the family, you got the pedigree. Yo, you're not gonna outwork me. You're not gonna outwork me, son.
But think about that. The only reason why Becky's over is because of Charlotte.
So what?
Let's put it out. That's what I out there.
So
but Raw has it too. But Ronda and Nikki. Ronda's the face of the brand.
No, and that's the wrong.
And that's the wrong. My thing is this way.
That's the wrong.
I don't take her seriously as a champion. To me, she's a paper champ.
Yeah.
When she go with Becky, that's when I see the respect that she should gain.
But she's doing it. She had a phenomenal match.
But it's Nikki Bella. It's Nikki Bella.
She still had a good match.
It's Nikki Bella.
Regardless, because Nikki has more experience.
It doesn't.
Oh wow!
Okay,
oh wow!
You can word that
finally,
for 10 years.
Nikki finally took wrestling serious for 3 years.
And my thing about it is this: WWE thinks they're slick. WWE thinks they're slick. You gonna go. Everyone always says that Becky Lynch is the worst out of the four horsewomen. Like that, she was always that. And they have her skipping over all this shit to face Becky first. My thing is, Ronda is on fucking Raw, and Sasha Banks is on fucking Raw. Why they don't have Ronda versus Sasha Banks?
We already talked about why Sasha Banks is not going to get that.
Only one at a time.
But my thing about it is this. WWE knows also that you put her in a ring with a Charlotte, with a Sasha Banks, she's gonna get her fucking ass exposed. That's why they're slowly building her up. If you realize it, they are slowly.
I'm okay with that.
They giving her They gave her Stephanie first.
Exactly. But that's
what she's done a good job.
And this is why I feel like.
But you're gonna do a good job if you're taking baby steps, my nigga.
She just got here.
And that's why she shouldn't have the fucking title around her waist. That's why she shouldn't be the
She's a money maker.
She's money. Because she's money recognition. She's money and recognition. Personally, I kind of felt that she should have had like more of a Kurt Angle push. Fight like the low card. Few would done this, that, and third.
Okay.
If she did it that way, I feel like they would get money. It would be like
no, but the thing about it, she's already you're gonna lose out on the hotness. She comes in and she's hot.
Sounds like Brock Lesnar situation.
No. But Brock, no.
One at a time.
Sorry, no. Don't get me wrong. Ronda is in here and she's doing the fucking work.
Of course.
Brock don't give a fuck. Ronda, the thing why I like Ronda in a way is because we saw those WrestleManias in the back with her in the ringside. We know that she's a fan of wrestling. Like she's a fan. She's a fan. But my thing about, and I understand, put it on Ronda. That's still Ronda fucking Rousey at the end of the day. Like, that bitch is money. You're right. But I don't know, man. I mean,
overall, all I'm saying is this way. That pay-per-view was very solid. And that last match, it didn't do it for me. Like, I barely paid attention.
It was not a main
Charlotte versus Becky should have been the main event.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that. But at the end of the day, the biggest brands outside of WWE is Ronda and Nikki.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it's one of those situations I'm like, yo, it is what it is, because their brands are so huge.
But my thing is this way. If you, like, get better. Like,
she is getting better. Nikki is getting better.
Boy, she wrestles the same way she did.
No, she does not. She was chain wrestling in the beginning. When has Nikki really chain wrestled?
I don't take Nikki seriously.
You don't want to take her seriously because of her past.
No. Past.
Y'all going off her past.
Nah, it has nothing to do.
Y'all going off her past.
It has nothing to do with her past. It has nothing to do with her past. Because at the end of the day, if you try, I'm all for you.
Yeah. And she has tried.
She is trying, but I just feel like at the end of the day,
I think she's trying because the spotlight's not on her.
Nikki's whole thing is, I feel like Nikki is one of those women in the wrestling community that was okay with what they were getting.
Yeah.
She was okay with coming out on arm candy, being Snoop Dogg's arm candy. She was okay, and I feel like her trying to come in now and reap the benefits when she wasn't putting the fucking work in. No, like, I'm sorry, I'm not a Nicki fan. No.
She put the work outside the ring, though.
But it doesn't matter, B.
She put the work outside her ring for her name.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that name helps WWE. The thing about it, the reason why Sasha's not where she is, because outside of the ring and outside of WWE, her brand is trash.
There you go.
Her brand is trash.
The Bellas are the
okay, and it makes money.
And at the end of the day,
that's not what we want.
That's what we want.
No, because we are smart fans.
No, I get that. Overall, I'm just not impressed with that match. When she go against Becky, Becky going
and she will put on a good match. You have to understand, because she's a bronze medal in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And the thing about it, she has the fact that she came in that short amount of time and is able to somewhat wrestle in the ring and put up solid matches says a lot about her.
And that's why I can fucking put Ronda over a bitch like Nikki Bella, who's been here for 10 fucking years and hasn't improved on nothing. Look at Ronda improving in that short time because she fucking wants to.
Nikki has improved though. Nikki has improved.
Where?
She botched her finishing move, my nigga. At Evolution, she botched her fucking finishing move.
Niggas, Lita and Trish were botching out there too.
But that
But Lita was putting in the work when no fucking woman would get the chance to put in the work.
Yo, Lita was taking head shots, B.
Exactly.
Even though, like,
chair shots to the fucking head.
That's because she's giving head to edge in the back.
It don't matter.
Head shots.
It
You don't think Nikki Bella was giving head in the back to get where she the fuck she is right now?
No, she was not. Y'all hating.
she got implants and everything like that.
Who cares?
Dang.
Charlotte got implants.
Exactly. That's what you want to do. You just want to sleep with her.
No, I don't. She's too skinny.
You don't want to
Oh, no, I
fuck
forgot
Nikki
people.
Bella?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Any predictions for Crown Jewel, niggas?
Well, your crown jewel ain't getting none.
Alright, Crown Jewel. Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
I don't care.
Trash.
But who y'all think gonna win?
Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
Well, yeah, I think so.
Braun
because-
better win.
Yeah, I think Brock is winning.
Braun better win.
I really think Brock is winning.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
Brock win.
Listen, Brock winning this does nothing for Braun and the people who support
It doesn't do
Braun
nothing for the
because
brand.
guess what?
Brock
you
wins
have
this
this
and goes to
monster
UFC
among.
with the belt on his shoulder.
And he lose, right?
But what is that doing
And
for
win.
WWE? You're gonna have a
brand crosses.
Here's the thing, though.
But it's
It would make more sense if he won that match already, so then he could come with bow ties like
Exactly.
this and host it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're gonna go into the fucking octagon like you could. First of all, have y'all ever met hardcore UFC fans?
They ain't gonna be no crossover, my nigga, because hardcore UFC fans hate wrestling.
And this is why UFC
They-
ain't either.
They hate
This
wrestling.
is why UFC ain't either. That's it.
They
This is
hate
why they don't watch
wrestling.
UFC.
No, people watch UFC.
People.
Come
Not
on,
the
WWE.
amount of people that's watching WWE.
Exactly.
A lot of people watch UFC.
This is why casual fan cannot just tune in and watch UFC. Because it's not really entertaining. The Conor versus that what's name match? Yo, the build up to that?
Whoa.
You felt the heat.
No.
I was someone out the ring and farted about
UFC is
it. Was some
entertaining.
street niggas?
No, that
UFC's
nigga comes
entertaining.
down on some
UFC's
Spider-Man
entertaining.
shit.
I feel like a lot of them, like, they are someone like, if you like that hardcore fighting, but as far as entertainment wise, but like, charisma, no. A lot of them don't have
Yeah,
charisma.
but it's still entertaining. Who do you think is winning the tag team championship? The Bar versus the New Day.
I think the
I'm
Bar.
okay with either.
Yeah, I'm okay with either.
I think they gotta keep it on the bar because that flip-flop shit that's going on with the tag team.
That's why they put Big Show on there, sneaking in because it's gonna start. Oh,
that flip-flop
smart.
shit that they
Smart.
doing is
Smart, yeah, they gonna
And
win.
Big Show is a professional flip flop.
Yeah. He fake
You
beat.
think Samoa Joe is taking AJ's title?
I hope so.
No, I don't think so because like the game is still early, and he
The
hasn't
thing is
fought the
that
champion yet.
AJ's reign is boring. What is he doing?
putting on great matches.
Exactly.
Okay, great matches, but
He's
What else?
satisfied the internet. SmackDown's for smart fans, Raw is for the casual fans.
Yeah.
He shut up the internet. Why do you think Samoa Joe gonna be champion? Do I think Samoa Joe gonna be champion? No.
it would just make it more interesting.
It won't make it more interesting, but then again, if Samoa wins,
Like it's his.
that would be a good match. Braun versus Brock Lesnar. But then again,
But I think it would be cool. Raw have two face champions. SmackDown have 2 heel champions. I think that would be dope.
That should
We'll see. I think Samoa's gonna win.
Yeah, me too.
I think he deserves to win that title.
He does. It's a long.
Who do you think is winning the World Cup?
I think Kurt Angle with the way they pull it in. I feel like the way
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, the way they building it up.
Yeah.
So, question of the week: who is the next up in the women's division?
Like, what do you mean? Like from?
Who's going to be the next star in the women's division?
That shows you.
Oh, do you mean like someone coming up?
Doesn't matter. Who do you think is the next up in the
Ember Moon. I think it's her time. And not only do I think it's her time, I think the people backstage realize that it's her time.
Yeah.
Like, you don't realize they slowly like push her and shit. It's Ember Moon's time.
And from the indies, I think Jordan Grace.
Oh.
I think that she's in the radar.
Or whatever she calls herself, Big Papa.
Yeah.
I think
Big
that
Papa
would be, due to, like I said earlier, due to the Fox deal. What's that girl's name? Y'all smart.
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler is next up. I think that she's gonna be that face of the brand.
No, Shayna Baszler is gonna be the next up. She is definitely the next up.
She's gonna be the face of the brand.
She has the charisma.
She has the look.
She has the work ethic. She doesn't
have
have the look.
She doesn't have the look.
She doesn't have the look. But
you know what? She has the look for what she comes with. She looks like she'll fuck you up.
Exactly.
And she will fuck you up. Like someone looking like Lana doing what Shayna Baszler does, it wouldn't be. But Shayna Baszler looks like she'll come in this room, flip this whole table over, and punch somebody in their fucking face.
Shayna Baszler heel against Lana. Shayna Baszler is the future of what women's wrestling is gonna look like.
Yeah.
And like I said before earlier, when they're cleaning out house, there's a couple women who don't really know how to wrestle like that.
Yo, you going extreme, cancel out niggas. Like, yo, don't bring that nigga to me around me, B. Like, you go over there with your white women, yo.
There's nothing wrong with dating a white woman.
Yo, you right. You're right. I don't
But my
care.
thing is that
But
if it's
don't
not
go
for
someone
him,
else.
if it's not for him, it's not for him.
No, I get that, but don't knock somebody else for things.
Yo, you missed the point what I was saying.
I heard what you said, but I'm just saying that in general.
Yeah, but don't, but don't, like, you don't bring negativity about black women around me. I don't want to be around you.
Yep.
Because you
But
better
the thing is, yo, don't you guys see the studies how they're always saying that it's either Asian men or black women who are the most quote unquote undesired? Like, I think that that's admirable. That you're like, listen, no, you can't be big enough. I'm gonna be big up with my woman, and if you don't, fuck off.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I feel like black dudes date white women just because it's a trophy thing. It's like, yes, I got it. Like, yo,
That's not how it always is though.
Like, I got the money, I got the thing, boom, white chick who's gonna probably stick around.
Not all the time, because I've met some successful black men. There's like a lot of times is that the higher you get up, there's less black women up there.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to date someone in that level.
No, you just meet them. Because my boy went to a predominantly white college, and he was like, yo, I don't mind racing, but it's race at all. But I'm in school. There's only one other black girl. I have to date that black girl because she's a black girl.
I mean, you're right, but in the sense of like, listen.
My thing is,
you dated outside your race before, so you have the most insight compared to me.
My thing is this: you can date outside your race, but don't tear down your race.
Exactly.
No, that's
what I have a problem with.
But I hate when
black men who date outside their race think it's okay to talk shit about black women like that, like your mother ain't some big black bitch. Like, you get what I mean? Like,
no, I get that.
Sit there. Like,
I get that 100%, 100%. I just hate when black women are like, yo, you're supposed to date a black woman.
I don't say stuff like that. I have dated outside my race.
Yeah, I feel there's nothing wrong with that. I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Love is love.
Love is love.
That's my idea. But my thing is this way, like, I'm gonna date black women because I like black women. Mm-hmm. That's the only type of race I'm really attracted to like that. Would I date Spanish women? Yeah, but she gotta be like on some like, you don't even feel uncomfortable because I'm black. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what it is with a lot of other outside of race. Like, they make us, they want to get around us, they feel very uncomfortable, they're very uneasy.
Or they feel like they gotta act real hood.
Yeah, I look like, yo, bro, like, yo, I watch anime just like you, and I do enjoy Friends and Seinfeld. Yo, one thing's different, like, my skin complexion is a little bit lighter, and there's a chance that you might steal my country, so, yeah. I don't think that, like, once again, it's a small percentage that talk like that of black men, that talk like that. And most of my black friends aren't like that. Mm-hmm. And a lot of them, some they're outside their race. Some of them are just not attracted to black women. Mm-hmm. And you're entitled to that. I care less.
And you know what it is too is that there are people there are people who they don't like their race because they were rejected by them so much. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, you can line up a whole fucking slew of bodega owners in front of me, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so who's making the best hero? I'm not interested. Why? Because I was rejected. Just like I'm pretty sure there's some black dudes out there who don't fuck with black girls because maybe they were rejected by them.
Says mother.
Oh wow.
Turn it off.
Oh wow. She's not gonna listen to this like, oh, hold on. He rejected my call?
Smoking in the house. Stand by Dominican girl. You just did like 3
Exactly.
Haitian offenses.
Exactly.
What are the Haitian offenses?
You got $30?
Huh?
You got $30?
What?
For a bed? In a home?
You know what's funny though? Growing up, mostly Spanish chicks like me.
I can see why.
Growing up,
You dark skin.
growing up, no strategy don't like me.
I can see why because they're gonna be like, oh, he's dark skinned but not that dark.
Because you're dark skin, but you're comfortable
But-
black.
Nigga, what?
You're comfortable.
Nigga, call me comfortable black.
It's true. It's like, listen,
It's the truth.
comfortable black is
the
it's
truth.
late night, elevator, you're in the elevator, I'll be like, okay, I'm
Yeah, it's the
No,
truth.
honestly,
And you're comfortable
so-
black.
honestly,
No, but the thing is, I'm not.
you are no. Honestly,
No, I will tell you that.
No, you can say that about yourself inside, but you have to put yourself in
No,
the
I've
perspective of others.
seen it. Like people are scared of me, like terrified of
You
me.
got all these sperm muscles, of course.
So when they like, you guys are saying, and that's the problem I always had. Alright, we got to end the show. We'll talk off the camera. So no. So let's wrap up. Let's wrap up.
All right.
Let's wrap up. So
You didn't tell
turn that off.
You didn't tell who who you think.
Oh, who's coming up?
in the women's division?
So, honestly speaking, the Shayna Baszler is the future.
Yeah.
Is the future of the division.
because of Fox, B.
And is the future of the division, and she's a star.
Yeah.
Bianca Blair
It's next up.
is next.
Next up.
These two are stars.
I think that's going to be our. I hate to say this, but they're going to be they're going to overshadow a lot of the women in that division because they really could go at it.
and that's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
dare I say, Nikki Cross is a sleeper hit.
yes.
Yeah.
Nikki
Yeah.
Cross is going to be that wrestler.
Yeah.
She's going to be the Dolph / HBK
Yeah.
of the division. The one that you put in any match.
Yes.
You
And
get
make
that
it good,
energy.
and you
Like
make
you put
it
a
good.
submission match, she give you that energy.
Yeah.
Because you
a
know
hard
what she's
match,
gonna
energy.
give that Shayna can't give, and it's something that makes me love wrestling, that ring psychology.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they don't train on that and they don't work on that. Nikki has that. She
Well, Nikki's
go in the
is a different type of animal.
yeah.
She's a different type of animal, and I don't think she's fully appreciated.
No.
Because there's something that people don't talk about is charisma in the ring. That goes on to the
Exactly.
ring psychology.
Yeah.
Her face, the faces that she makes, the way she moves in the ring,
Yeah.
the
That's
look
what
that-
it is.
that she does.
That's
that,
what it is.
That's the difference between
Yeah.
her and like Bianca and Shayna. Shayna Baszler and Bianca have.
So those top three,
Yeah.
killing it.
That's the difference between them because Nikki Cross is not a physical specimen.
No.
So she has to work harder when it comes to psychology in the ring.
And I think that's the difference between, like, you just said something. This is why I could enjoy a lot of these women matches, like on Raw and SmackDown,
Yeah.
because they like the charisma in the ring. Like
Even the
Charlotte, I'm sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Charlotte lacks a lot of charisma overall. She's only comfortable with people that she knows she could have a good match with. Outside of that, she lacks.
I don't think so.
You know who kind of has it?
Definitely.
Not that she's perfect yet, but Liv Morgan kind
Yes.
of has it too.
Yes.
Morgan has it.
Liv Morgan
Yes.
has it. Even though she looks like she will ruin a dude's life.
Yeah, Liv Morgan has
Liv
it.
Morgan has it.
Yeah.
Ruby has it.
Yeah, Ruby has it.
Ruby's another one.
Ruby's
Yeah.
another one of talent, but I'm still on Lana, and I know she's never gonna get that out the world push because of what she did with Rusev.
Yeah.
The situation with Rusev. Yeah, y'all know about what she did, right?
Yeah.
When she fucking
Oh, the photo shoot thingy?
so basically
They got married.
they got married
They put it on Instagram.
and put it on Instagram when they were supposed to be on the opposite side of the storyline.
Yeah, really
And they ruined the storyline and they completely cut it.
I mean, but she's a good face to get sympathy for.
She's a good fit, but she's also she's talented out the ass, telling one of my coworkers about her. She's like, what are you talking about? I was like, yo, this chick can move in the ring better than half these chicks on the main roster.
She should never drop a Russian accent.
No, it's fine. It's fine because you know why? You know why? It shows her what she could do. And she can transform anywhere. She also has a legit acting background.
But she sounds too generic.
No, she don't.
Come on, with that Russian accent, I was more intensive. When she talks,
No, because she got your dick hard, man.
I don't like Russian accents.
This shit got your dick hard.
I like Russian accents.
You're lying. This shit got your dick hard.
She should. It separated her.
It did separate
Now
her.
she's not blonde number 256.
But the thing about it, she's charismatic in the ring. And a lot of people can't do that shit. She can sell better than everybody else. But most people don't like it because everybody thinks she's a typical blonde. Like, having a typical look nowadays is a curse.
Yeah, it is.
It's a curse on you. But who gives a fuck? She's talented. And the thing about she might get overlooked because of that talent, because of what yes, that's what it is. She is way too pretty. It's not about being pretty anymore. That's why people have a problem with NICKI. The Bellas. They're also way too pretty.
No. We have a problem with the Bellas because they
suck. Nobody has a problem. Everybody knows that they're beautiful. Nobody gets them on that. Yeah, but I just feel like
trash.
Yeah, that's it.
Like,
all right, so anybody make a list for you guys? It's the final segment.
Who made the list?
Is this a bad list or a good list?
Bad.
Bad?
Chaguchi
You just made the list.
Oh, yeah.
Who made the list for me? Who made the list?
You just made the list!
Just WWE in general. There you go.
That whole Shawn Michaels Triple H.
There's gonna be somebody in your personal life too.
Shawn Michaels and his cross-side.
Nah, Shawn Michaels, the cross-side, the do-rag.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels made the list.
You know who else made the list? I'm gonna tell you who. I'm gonna get real personal. I work in hospitality, and this guest calls in asking me if this hotel has a lot of black people. I said, excuse me, ma'am? She goes, yeah, do a lot of ethnics go there? I had to hang up on her. So you make a fucking list, ma'am.
Exactly.
I felt that in my soul.
Exactly.
Like, who the fuck calls the hotel asking that?
White people.
White people.
Yeah, and that bitch and her whole fucking generation made the fucking list. That fucking ass. Coñazo.
Carajo.
There you go.
They just say regular Spanish when they hear that word. He said, Mom.
He's like, Sazón. Yeah, I killed it. Yeah, ooh, boy. Gotta claim that Cuban card. Gotta claim that Cuban card.
Why are your socks so dirty?
Oh, wow. Oh, when his socks made the list.
Had a long day.
Oh, wow.
What?
Damn, son.
Yo, who made your list?
Who made my list?
Who made my list? Who did make my list? Someone made my list.
I don't know why. Who made your list?
So, you know, this is like my real life. You know, I go by my government. Actually, I don't go by my government in real life. That's the great thing about it. I really don't go by my government.
Okay, who made the list?
So, I'm supposed to be, to get to work at a certain time, the bus gotta come at 6:05, right? I was at the bus stop at 6:03, walked to the bus at 6:03. Tell me why I didn't want to jump the gun, thirsty to thirsty to do his route, miss the bus, end up late for work. You made the list.
My name is, you said about the bus stop at 6 o'clock.
No. The bus should be coming at 6:05. It should be coming from the first stop at 6:05. Not 6:03. No.
Yo, add him to the list.
Yeah. Now you just gotta let you want to jump in the bathroom, B? I didn't get to even finish peeing, my nigga.
That's your problem.
Alright.
Wow.
All right, we're signing off. Thank you guys for having us on here.
No, you had us on
Thank
there.
you for having us.
Thank you for having us. It was a blast.
You have any handles? Your social media handles?
Yes. Instagram is @Deadass Girls. Twitter is @Deadass Girls. We got a Tumblr. If y'all like hentai, follow that shit. It's called Deadass Girls
Y'all want some
Podcast.
porn?
Yo, the Tumblr.
It's the Jobbers Tears Podcast.